for alcoholic drinks now. I've just tell them.
Please tell me you didn't sell it. Okay, but I think that's unreasonably high.
I mean, yeah, I didn't think it'd be a good idea to have the drink alcohol button too low on points. I don't want to get completely trashed.
Personally, I would have put it at 500.
I've got to make sure I'm in some sort of frame of mind to, you know, do anything.
No, we want you passing out during stream.
Oh.
And if I really have trouble getting you to drink, I'll just message Slender.
Fair enough. There's also a time limit on when people can redeem it, but yeah, there's the establishing shot. I'm not going to drink everything I put in that glass. There's like 3 shots worth. But let's get us on the way.
Good.
Also, the disclaimer command is back for mods, so you could use that if you want.
Remind me what the command is.
Exclamation mark DSR. Yeah, it should be working. Yep, there you go.
Cool. I'm gonna go and put the oven on quickly so I can do myself a pizza. I cannot be asked to do a proper meal. I'm not 100%.
Fair enough. You feel a bit rough.
I've got a cold.
Is it a cold though?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a sore throat and I sneeze and have a runny nose.
Ooh, lovely. Are you running?
I have a slight headache, but I get headaches all the time, so I can't really say that's due to the cold.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I normally get them because I fucking sleep awkwardly. It's not very pleasant.
I have sensory processing disorder.
And yeah, there you go. 2 reasons out of about 1,000 to why you could wake up with a headache in the morning.
Yeah. I have a third one.
What's that?
I listen to you.
I mean, yeah, I get that.
You're doing games with Millie tomorrow, aren't you?
If she can escape the young one, yes. So
tranquilizers.
Tranquilize. I'm not going to tranquilize my child, Jesus. As much as I want to sometimes when he just won't go to sleep. But, nah. I wouldn't do that to him. But no, like I say, until she can come join me, it'd be a case of I'm just gonna find random games online to play against people. Don't try playing chess against... I'm not the best chess player in the world, but my god, I got my ass handed to me the other day. I thought, what the fuck, man?
You play chess online?
Yeah.
You stupid man.
Well, like I say, the good thing I did make a drinking game out of that one.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you're a bad chess player, but
I mean, I
play it online.
I am pretty terrible.
Do you know what one of the chess grandmasters of the world say?
What's that?
He goes on, plays chess online in different names just to absolutely destroy people.
Jesus. Because why not?
And do you know why? Do you know why he does it?
Why is that?
To relax.
Harsh. The suffering of others makes me relax. I am soothed by the screams of the innocent. Anyway, yeah.
I'll put it like this: very clever people can be arrogant.
Oh yeah, I don't have that for a second.
Did you just call me arrogant?
For fuck's sake.
Bastard!
I am a bastard, I do not deny this. Anyway, would you like to go put your oven on and I'll see you in just a minute? Otherwise I'll probably end up distracting you for the next half hour or so. You kind of need to have food. Food is good.
I have some sad news for you.
What's that?
I won't be playing Alan Wake tomorrow.
Oh, how come?
I haven't finished Outer Worlds yet.
Ah, okay.
I'm on the last DLC, then I have the last world to do.
Ah, cool.
On average, I reckon without the DLC, that's about a 30-hour game.
That's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, and you don't even have to buy it, you could just get Game Pass.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Didn't mean for that.
You know how scared of Game Pass Sony are?
How scared?
They're trying to make their own version.
I mean, someone's got a good idea. You just kind of like capitalize on the market, so to speak.
They're not going to be able to capitalize like Microsoft have.
It depends what they put on it.
They said we're going to do it in 3 tiers, but the thing is, if they don't put their new games on it on day 1, it won't matter.
Well, no, I get why you'd say that, actually.
Because Microsoft, they go, look at this new game, Back for Blood, Game Pass day 1.
I don't know, I mean, I'm the sort of nostalgia whore that would, if PlayStation just filled their Game Pass, like, with just, like, the old PS2 games, I probably would just jump off straight on it.
I mean, yeah, sure.
You know, you got like all these new games, like, ooh, they got the Ratchet & Clank series on there, fucking yes.
With it, you know what makes me really depressed about Ratchet & Clank?
What's that?
It's the only one out of the old series that's still alive.
Oh, really?
When was the last time you heard of a Sly Cooper game?
I never actually grew up with Sly Cooper. I know of it now, but same with Jak and Daxter, because I know that was quite a popular one as well.
Do you see what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you now, if Microsoft went, we'll buy Jak and Daxter and Sly Cooper from you, and made either a reboot or a new game out of it, they'd make billions.
Yeah. I know they got strong fan bases. Don't doubt that for a second.
I'm surprised how strong the fan bases are still.
I mean...
No, but you gotta remember, it's been, what, like 15 years?
You know, man.
But you see where I'm coming from, don't you?
Oh, yes. The only Jak and Daxter game I played was... Call me a heathen, if you want.
Heathen.
The only one I played was one on the PSP. You don't even play as Jak in that one, just Daxter.
Yeah, PSP had a weird phase with that, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, I played the...
No. Not even with just like Jak and Daxter. It was like all of their stuff would have, suddenly their sidekicks would have a spin-off game that had nothing to do with the main story.
Not exactly.
Including Spyro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What, do you play as, Sparks? That's one, yeah. Huh. I'd be buggered.
Weird, right?
Yeah, that is a bit bizarre. Interesting concept, but bizarre.
Like, the only one I would necessarily say, yeah, that's a good idea, was Ratchet & Clank.
Yeah. They did do a proper game as well, because, was it Size Matters in the PSP? Something like that. Yeah. No, the PSP is kind of the JRPG machine, as Johnny would say. There's still a few I've got to play on there, really. I heard Valkyrie's quite a good one to play. My brother said that's quite nice, but it's one of those games of permadeath, so I'm very hesitant to play it.
So Xbox has done their Game Pass in 2 tiers.
Okay.
Very, very simple. Game Pass with gold and Game Pass without.
Okay. Fair enough.
It couldn't be any more simple, right?
And now time for PlayStation.
Apparently they're going to do it in 4 to 5 tiers.
Yeah, that's overcomplicating things slightly.
I would say just do what Xbox did. Do the 2 tiers.
Oh man, I'm in the top 10 already on the first go. I'm quite happy with that. I might not win necessarily, but...
I'm confident enough that you'll do well.
Ah! Damn it all.
Sorry.
Oh man. Also, if you can find any way of, like, promoting the stream a bit more, please do so by your own leisure. Oh.
Sure.
I know I don't normally ask that sort of thing, but if I'm going to get pissed on live on camera, I want to make sure it's going to be worth it. Whether I get through a whole bottle of Baileys again, I don't know. I'll find out. And I've also got a beer as a chaser, which is 8% alcohol.
I put this. I wanted to know if you approve. Come and watch my friend get drunk.
Pretty much. I mean, that's pretty straight to the point. Pardon me. Oh.
Don't worry, Cat won't mind me doing that.
What's he done? Or what have you done?
I put your thing in his chat. In his self-promote.
Oh, right, on his Discord.
It says small streamers. I wouldn't exactly call you small.
Really? I mean, I'm almost at 200, but...
I mean, you're a fat man.
Oh, yeah, I get your logic now. Fair enough. That's what I said in someone else's Discord, because they got a separate thing for, like, TikToks and that. And, I was like, I have a question that might sound slightly awkward. It's like, I have a TikTok advertised in my Twitch channel. Why not put that TikTok? Was that a violation of the rules?
No. Now, here's what you do. You post it on Twitter from your TikTok, promoting your Twitch, and ask if that violates rules.
Well, you turn around and it's like, well, you're down as a community member now anyway, so you can post it in Twitch promos now, so thank you. This makes me happy. If you're about and he's online, then I shall read him. You could come join us.
I got 300.
What, followers?
Yeah.
Nice. What are you doing for your 300?
Fuck knows. I'm just gonna say Alan Wake is my 300 celebration.
Nice. I think...
Because I got another celebration in 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, for my 200, I want to do my first, like, sort of community day. I think I know what game I have in mind, which is one called Use Your Words. Without sounding cheap, though, it depends whether or not I have to pay for that. I think it's a free game, but I can't quite remember.
You know that Meebot? I'm seriously considering just spending this one-time purchase.
What for?
You know the Me 6 bot?
Oh, yeah, do you have to pay for that?
There's parts of it, if you pay it will do something for you.
Oh yeah, if you pay for it, you could like change the profile picture, can't you?
Yeah, and I won't have to self-promote my Twitch anymore on my own channel.
Oh really? Yeah, just do it whenever you go live?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I was thinking of just doing the lifetime plan.
How much is that?
$90, which so it'll be less here, obviously.
Is that yearly, or is that just a one-time payment?
One-time payment.
Oh, fucking hell.
So, I'm currently considering that.
Yeah, that's not bad. I could say if it's yearly, I'd be a bit more, But,
I'd be like, yeah, fuck that.
Shit, man.
But I could just wait, and I could just pay that with my, payout whenever I get it.
True.
Which you know what people are gonna like on my birthday stream anyway, don't you?
What's that?
Gonna be like, he needs a hype train. I do not need a hype train. You need a hype train. I don't.
How does one react to a hype train? Because I've yet to have the pleasure, and I'm still not entirely prepared for it mentally.
Dude, I've had 3 of them and I'm not prepared. Are you getting what I'm saying here?
Yeah, you just kind of, thanks, guys. Believe me,
I'm fucking deal with it.
Yeah, just like, don't get me wrong, I'm appreciated. I'm just very, very caught off guard.
What you doing on for Christmas? You going to your mum's?
We're over Millie's dad's. Oh.
Did I hear a sigh of exasperation?
I was gonna say, I'll try and sound excited. In fact, we're dreading it that much. Do you know what Millie said to me yesterday?
What?
She's like, as soon as we can, we need to make plans to spend Christmas with your mum next year. Now, bear in mind that my family have never really celebrated Christmas, and I've only started celebrating it recently ever since I've been with Millie. Now, we're not massively Christmassy, and she would still rather spend Christmas with us. Just let that sink in for a second.
I think you prefer my Christmas plans.
What's your Christmas plans?
I'm gonna watch Jimmy Carr in the morning.
Yeah.
He has a new thing that comes out on Christmas Day.
Right.
And then I'm gonna watch Twisty stream, and then I'm gonna stream myself.
I pressed the wrong button, didn't I? Oh, fair enough. Unfortunately,
Okay.
I'm not going to be able to do any streams on Christmas Eve all day, but...
As GA would say, you're still learning the buttons.
You think I'd know by now, but... I blame the alcohol.
He still doesn't know the buttons to start streams. Don't worry about it. The thing is, people... Whenever I talk about my friends on Twitch or Discord, like Cat, Meow, Jay, Chris, they go, I bet you wouldn't say that to their face. I'd be like, yeah, I would.
Sure. How much do you bet? Bring on the money.
Because they understand that I'm not being malicious. Like, when I've said stuff to you, have you ever thought I meant any of it in malicious?
No.
Any malicious? Exactly.
Sarky, yes, but...
I have told you to go fuck yourself, and you're like, okay.
Yeah, fine. Let me just pop into the bedroom for 5 minutes. I mean, what?
You should know I don't mean a fucking word of it.
I know. Okay, put that there, put that there. Get over. Get over
Like,
here.
I mean, this next sentence, I mean every fucking word of it.
Carry
I'm a
on.
genius.
For fuck's sake.
You believe me when I mean every word of it.
I don't sound stuck up, but I'm kind of a big deal. Okay, I gotta put that block in this stupid place for like 2
I don't
seconds.
mean to sound arrogant or like a narcissist, but I'm more important than you. I've actually said that in a D&D session.
So can we evict this guy from the party,
this
please?
fucking fight was going, I could take you out in a second, and I'm like, I'm more important than you. You went to strike me, and do you know what I did?
What's that?
Banishment. I left him in the plane of air for a minute.
Jesus.
And do you know what that's like?
I imagine it's a bit like Loki in one of the Marvel films. I forget which
Yeah,
one.
basically.
I have been falling for 30 minutes.
You know, if I could, I would do that 30 minutes in a heartbeat.
Oh god. I'm getting myself in a bit of a pickle here.
Oh, I don't want any pickles, thank you. I finally seen Spider-Man.
Oh. Obviously no spoilers, but what did you think?
Spoiler, Spider-Man's in it.
Get the fuck out of my stream.
Spider-Man fights bad guys.
Just stop. Mom!
Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Mom! He's ruining Spider-Man!
If you actually said that to your mum, would she take any notice?
Probably not, to be fair. It's like, Martin, shut up. Oh, okay.
On a real note, this is my new favourite Spider-Man movie.
Oh, okay. What was your original first?
Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh.
The animated one.
Yeah. I've still not seen that yet, to be honest.
My favourite part in it is a cameo, and don't worry, I won't say anything so it doesn't ruin it for you.
Anchor.
But though, even if I did, it wouldn't spoil much. I'll put it like that.
You know, unlike spoilers though, I don't want to know anything.
Clark Kent is Superman.
Jeez.
Batman's not a superhero.
Oh, okay, now you're pushing it.
Does he have superpowers?
Well, neither does Hawkeye, and he's still considered a superhero.
I never said... I've never called him a superhero.
But he is known as... He is known as a superhero.
No, he's known to be on a superhero team.
Oh, for goodness sake, that's just being petty.
Did you know only half of the original cast of Avengers have powers?
Really?
Thor, Hulk, and Captain America.
Yar. I suppose Natasha and Clint don't. And Iron Man isn't technically superpowers, it's technology. But
Yeah.
I feel like that's the very, like, sort of limit on the borderline.
And do you know who the biggest narcissist is in the Justice League?
In fact, can I just say for a second, I guess technically Tony's superpower would be his intellect rather than actual, like, physical powers.
Oh yeah, he's one of the smartest people on the planet.
Yeah. Like
in the comics, do you know who the top 3 smartest people is? And I'll do it in order.
Imagine Tony's one of them. Bruce Banner's got to be there somewhere, surely.
He's not in the top 3.
Oh, okay.
Would you like me to tell you?
Doctor Strange in there?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. I'm out of guesses.
Doctor Strange, he was a literal doctor. He wasn't a genius.
Oh.
I'll just put that out there. I'm not saying he's stupid.
No.
So, it was Tony Stark at 250.
You know. MODOK?
Reed Richards.
Reed Richards. Who's that?
Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
220. And at 200. At 200 is Peter Parker.
Huh. Why never?
Yeah, he's the 3rd smartest human in Marvel.
You know.
People are like, there's nothing special about Peter. I'm like, literally just Peter's existence.
Nothing special about Peter. No, it's not like he's fucking Spider-Man or anything, you know. Tickets!
Do you know what I really liked about Endgame?
What's that, sorry? What percentage is this?
Tony and Steve proved each other wrong in that movie.
They what?
Tony and Steve, so Iron Man and Captain America, they proved each other wrong.
Really?
Because in the first Avengers film, Steve said that Tony would never make a sacrifice play.
Yeah.
And Tony said to Steve that the only special thing about Steve came out of a bottle.
You know.
So they both proved each other wrong.
Yeah, because he proved himself worthy of Thor's.
Yeah, and do you know why he couldn't pick it up in Avengers 2?
I thought that was more just a case he didn't want to at that point, because he didn't want Thor to shit himself.
That's a rumour which isn't true.
Oh, okay.
It's because he wasn't at his full potential. Because just because you're worthy doesn't mean you're worthy at every moment.
Fair enough.
Which Thor has proved.
Yeah, let's just get a chain going. Go! Go! Go!
Jesus Christ, dude.
What? No mercy.
No,
No surrender!
Have you heard about Final Fantasy 14?
No.
They've stopped selling it.
Why?
You're gonna laugh at this.
Right.
Because the queues are too long and their servers keep crashing.
Yeah, man.
So come on, that's pretty funny.
That is pretty funny. I mean, like, fair play to their success, but shit. I guess they need time to strengthen the servers before they put it back on the market, then.
Oh no, they're just waiting for it to die down a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Shit, no.
They're waiting for it to die down because of their new expansion.
Now, is that a shot of what I'm taking shots of, or is that a swig of beer? I've not really decided yet.
Shot.
Yeah, fuck.
Look, you chose to do a drinking stream.
I know.
So you can't blame us if you ask, is that a shot or a swig of beer? And we go shot.
Oh, God. I swear each time I swig that, the burn gets worse. It's good stuff, though.
I should be better by my birthday. But you know what cold can be like. I'll be having a few drinks and we're going to be having some pizza.
Hey, I mean, just drink anyway. That should burn some of the bug out, right?
Yeah, I said this to B, but apparently that's not how it works.
Who told you that?
B.
Like, trust me, I used to work at a bar. Everything I say about alcohol is true.
Excuse me for a moment.
Yep. Oh, man. Oh, me. I'm starting to feel this already. Oof. Oh, man. I need to try and hold out as long as I can. God!
Oh,
Yes.
can you bring me a KFC?
Well, I definitely have a good excuse this time. I can't drive because I'm drinking.
Send Theo.
Send me cool. I mean, I've actually told you what I'm drinking tonight.
No.
So for shots, it's not actually something too strong, but that doesn't mean anything to me because I'm a lightweight. I have Bailey's as my shot drink, which is just like drinking ice cream. And for my chaser / beer, I have a beer called Skull Super, I think it is. But it's one of the strongest beers I've ever come across. It's 8%. Which
Wow.
is pretty friggin' high. That is high for a beer.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't relate, I drink vodka.
Well, put it this way, when I was still working down the pub, We had a cider down there called Old Rosie one time.
Yeah.
That was like something stupid like 8.2. After 2 glasses of that, I was pretty plastered and I had to go home. If I had another glass of that, it would have destroyed me.
Did you like the fact I went, yeah, I drink vodka, I can't relate?
Hey, everyone's different. I know Millie likes vodka and Coke. She doesn't drink much anymore, bless her heart. She never used to in the first place, but yeah, she's kind of almost sworn off alcohol completely. She's more sensible than I am, that's for sure.
Have I told you my joke about contraception?
Contraception, what's that?
What do you call 2 people who use a pull-out method as a form of safe sex?
Oh yeah, his parents, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably how me and Millie ended up with a child, but anyway.
Yeah, totally. That's totally not how I ended up at all.
No, of course not. Like, who would ever do that? What did you think of my TikTok advertisement, by the way? I said to Millie, because I asked her to, like, sort of be the cameraman, I was shitting myself. That's, like, the first proper one I've made.
Well, don't forget, you just got to sell yourself. Wait, you're not a prostitute.
How do you know that? I mean, what?
Because I'm quite certain there aren't that many in Blandford. Oh, is that where you moved to Shaftesbury?
Well, no, but I have heard Blandford can be rather seedy, shall we say, in that regard. I've heard stories of literal underground service establishments, shall we say. I'm trying to be polite about this.
Can you leave my family name out of this?
I'm sorry.
Tell me when you're drunk enough, and I want to put it in chat.
Tell me when I'm drunk enough. I mean, I'm already starting to feel it. But, we'll see how it goes.
Good enough for me.
I know M-Chair said he might invade me, but I don't know how serious he was with it.
I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't take it that serious because he doesn't usually tell you.
True. True. Jesus. How much has Spotify come through already? Can't really see. God. To be honest, I'm not sure if that terrifies me or not. The only problem is I don't have a backup if I get through the entire bottle. I'm not sure. I'll probably just take big swigs of beer. I got second in that one though.
Totally not putting a clip of my friends in your chat.
Okay.
Just read the title and you'll die.
No man, never let him finish. Oh dear. Was you there last night? What time did you leave yesterday when we was playing Fallout? Did you watch me go through Grey Ditch? With the fire ants.
I've seen the clip, don't worry.
That was my first attempt. I managed to punch the ant queen to death.
Did you enjoy fisting the queen?
Oh, I had much pleasure in fisting the queen.
I love if Millie walked in then.
Goku's like, you'll never kill her. I was like, fucking hold my beer. Oh, but I put it in the group chat I'm in with my brother and Matt, and he's like, yeah, just wait till a Deathclaw comes along. I thought, fuck you know. I was like, hopefully I'll have good enough armor by then. And a lot of stim packs.
You're gonna need the armor of the gods.
Yeah. Oh, again, a lot of stim packs. Can I just say, I love how like armor and stuff does work in Fallout. Like you got the utility suit, and when you equip it, your repair suddenly becomes a bit better, just from equipping it. And then you can just unequip it after you finish, do whatever the hell you need to. Like I love Fallout, and I love Bethesda, but Where's the logic in It's like, I don't have enough skill to repair this gun, but if I wear this certain apparel, I can suddenly fix it, no problem. That'd be like, this is an extreme example, that'd be me in real life, putting on a lab outfit and suddenly I could cure cancer.
Once you're done with this game, I dare you to watch that clip.
I don't know why you're turning that into a dare. Quite frankly, that scares me about what is actually contained in this clip.
Because I viewed this moment live.
Oh, you want me to watch it now?
Yeah, I viewed this moment live, and it was hilarious.
Alright, I'll have a look. So I thought you meant after I finish the stream.
Just do it. What could go wrong?
I'm lurking in Robbie's stream at the moment. He's playing Control, isn't he?
Yeah. Yes,
Alright,
he is.
let's have a look.
I didn't raid him in the end.
Oh, I should have started early. Right, that slide is between 40 and 35. Okay. This is taking a while to load. Come on, computer, you got it. It's going to turn the game volume down for a second. So, we can hear the clip. I should really find out a way to get the screen actually up on the stream as well so everyone else can watch it. That'd be the next thing to do. Let's have a look. God, my computer's taking a while.
You don't get to finish.
I want to finish. No man has let me ever finish before. Wait,
Yeah, but you were finishing him, remember that. It wasn't you being finished. Oh, sorry, what?
That moment of realization when she realizes what she just said.
Yeah, she was like, no man never let me finish before.
Oh,
Wait,
fuck.
what?
Yeah. Oh, bless her innocent heart.
I was innocent. She is not innocent.
Ah, okay. I'd be nice at least.
Bex is by no means innocent.
Another streamer called Bex. You know. She's called Bex. So one in my Discord literally called Basic Witch Bex. Shields is called Bex. It's quite a popular streamer name by the looks of it.
Oh, well, I mean, the name Rebecca is quite popular.
True, true.
I'm gonna go and put my pizza in.
Have you not done that yet?
I was waiting for the oven to warm up.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah, fuck you!
Fuck you and your negativity. Oh, excuse me. Oh, man. Oh, that little bit in the middle is quite annoying. Ah, fuck. I'll try and sort this out now. That'll do it. That'll do it. That will help. That will help-ish, I hope. Okay, we're getting there. I just had one game that I went out completely, like, within the next 30 seconds. I do not want to get drunk that quickly. Thank you, universe. There we go. Okay, that's looking a bit more better. Oh, man. Ooh, okay. Bit of a risky move, but give it a go. I need another line piece to go down there. I can do another
Tony
one
Stark
straight
as
after.
Iron Man.
There we go. Yo, sorry.
Tony Stark as Iron Man.
Tony Stark. Stop with these spoilers, alright? We're gonna have serious spoilers.
That's not even a spoiler. He outright admits that.
I've not seen the first Iron Man. Like,
Bullshit!
why would you do this?
Bullshit!
Where's your evidence?
Where's yours?
Touche.
Court of public opinion, motherfucker.
Court of public opinion.
Yeah, but it's a real thing in America.
So I don't sound depressing, but I don't think the public really tends to care much about someone they don't know, namely me.
Well, it involves Disney now, so...
Oh, fuck, yeah. I better get the best lawyer I can find. Otherwise I'm gonna be enslaved at Disneyland!
Hello, my name is Matthew Murdoch.
Matthew Murdoch.
Do you know who that is?
I'm guessing that's the CEO.
No, that's Daredevil,
Oh, okay.
who is also owned by Disney.
I don't see much of him, Daredevil, actually. I know he's blind. I know that much, but...
Depends on your definition of blind.
I know you can't physically see, but he has like a heightened, like, sort of sense of what's around him, doesn't he, or something?
He basically has sonar.
Yeah, that's the one. He's pretty much a bat.
In a sense, yes, and don't even start on the argument of Batman.
He uses sonar like a bat, so he should be called Batman.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh god. I feel like you're going to
Why?
anyway.
Why is Batman such a narcissist?
Is he?
So you're telling me Batman's completely normal?
I wouldn't go as far as to say he's a narcissist, but I feel like you probably got an
Really?
argument for this.
I've got evidence to back this up.
Oh god.
You know what he wrote in case someone in the Justice League went evil?
What's that?
A way to neutralize them.
See, I don't call that narcissist. I just call that as that's just a contingency plan. I don't see anything wrong with that personally. Oh fuck.
He didn't write one for Batman though.
That's because he'd probably rely on the Justice League to be able to dispose of him.
So you're telling me if Batman went off the rails, he would not use the contingency plans he put in place to neutralize the Justice League?
I'm not saying he wouldn't use them to defend himself if he went off the rails, but I feel like he would trust them enough to be able to get past that anyway in order to put him down. If the deed came.
I would. If I was in the Justice League, I wouldn't trust Batman. And do you want to know what the funny thing is?
I don't know,
People think Batman is the leader of the Justice League.
it might sound weird in some ways. I'd be flattered, actually, that he'd, like, care enough to be able to bring up some sort of plan like that.
Oh please, he does it against D-list heroes as well.
Well, you could never be too careful.
Do you want to know who he brought up a plan to neutralize?
Who's that?
Plastic Man.
Plastic Man? I have never heard of that person.
He is basically Mr. Fantastic,
Okay.
but in DC.
Like, I get it though. Like, if I had superpowers and I went evil for whatever reason, I'd want people to be able to take care of me. Whether
Okay, I'm gonna say this: the most powerful. Okay, so three most powerful people in the Justice League, excluding Aquaman because Aquaman isn't in the top three. Martian Manhunter,
poor Aquaman. Yeah.
Wonder Woman,
Yeah.
and Superman.
Yeah, of course Superman was going to be there for us.
One can be taken out by a rock, the other one can be taken out by her own lasso,
Really?
and Martian Manhunter can be taken out by a fucking match.
I guess he doesn't like fire.
Yeah, he has a weakness to it.
I mean, I kind of want to go ahead and say I think everybody does really, but I might be getting a bit too
Doesn't matter,
technical.
doesn't.
I meant like generic humans and such. I don't think there's many people who just kind of go, oh, I like fire. Set me ablaze.
Pyromaniacs.
Yeah, true.
But the thing is, when I said pyromaniacs, I'm not even wrong.
No, I mean... I remember, like, at the end of the school year in science, the science teacher's like you set fire to your books and shit. It's like, oh, this is great.
How many teachers were injured that day?
Like, I'm like, enjoying setting fire to things. So what does this say about me, though?
Do you
Fire.
really want me to answer that?
Motherfucker. Burn, baby, burn.
I would recommend getting into Outer Worlds, by the way.
Yes, you have spoken your recommendations very frequently.
No, no, we're getting a sequel.
How's it?
So, it's not like it's a one and done thing, you know?
To be fair, now, when it comes to my birthday, I don't expect anything from anybody. But I've always been told over the years that if your birthday's coming up, don't buy anything. And seeing as it's only in the next month or so, I might resist on buying games for a while. So I really don't want to upset anybody. Oh, happy birthday, we got you this game. Thank you. Fuck.
What I will probably do, I will probably just look in whatever sales on your birthday.
I just won't buy anything until my birthday's passed. I don't expect anything from people. I'm not that sort of guy. Like, if I get something, I get something. If I don't, I don't. I don't mind. I'm just happy, you know, celebrating the people I
I'm
love.
just going to send you a code for a month of Xbox Game Pass.
Yay!
But after that month is up, you're going to hate me because I need it. I need it again.
Speaking of like games, do you ever get a problem when you download games? Like, the quality or something just seems to go really buggy for whatever reason.
Depends on the game.
Like, my internet isn't bad by any means, but it might even just be the earphones. But I noticed when I was playing Fallout 3 last night, like the game sound sort of bugs out a little bit.
That's OBS.
You reckon?
Yeah, it happens to me all the time.
Okay. Like, it doesn't cut out or anything, but it just kind of distorts.
Let me guess, it lasts for about 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, it just sort of distorts a little bit.
Yeah, it's usually just either the bitrate goes down for a second or two.
Okay, so it doesn't...
And the sound can't keep up with it, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's normally only like sort of games are downloaded. This game's are normally right, but it's done it a few times when I've been recording Fable 3.
No, that's just because Fable 3 is shit.
Well, I knew you was going to say that, and I almost didn't mention it.
The thing is, you knew I was going to say it.
Yeah.
You still fucking mentioned it.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm not going to be held accountable for that.
Well, I can still hold you accountable for your shit-ass opinion. I noticed you downvoted it when I put the YouTube video. Oh, fuck off.
I was wondering if you noticed that.
So, for goodness sake. It's not that bad. Leave me alone.
It is.
Leave Brittany alone.
I don't have a problem with Brittany.
Oops, I did it again. I slated Fable.
I will slate Fable until the cows come home, until we get the cows drunk and tip the cows over.
You know what though? I've never actually played the very first Fable. I've played 2 and I've played 3, but I've not played the first one.
I personally think the first one is the best.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I know you must be like, yeah, of course you'd say that.
I said
Am I right?
Creek.
Am I right? You're just like, yeah, of course you'd say that.
I think that a lot, to be honest. I'm just sort of I'm used to having that line of thinking. If I could give you credit for one thing, you definitely you defend your opinion very heavily.
No, but here's the thing: I've played all three.
Ah, okay. Didn't they also make a Connect game?
The Fable community doesn't talk about that.
Is the Connect not very well received?
It doesn't exist.
Oh, that bad, is it?
Yeah.
Ew.
It's bad enough that Microsoft dissolved Lionhead Studios.
Oh, God.
Oh, don't worry, they're going to be making a Fable.
You cut out then. You said they're going to be making another Fable.
Yeah.
That's the first I'm hearing of that. Why haven't you told me before, good sir?
Because it doesn't have a release date.
I don't care. I need to. I know Alan Wake's release date.
Huh?
So I know Alan Wake 2's release date. Sorry.
What? It has a fucking release date.
Well,
What's this shit?
funny thing is, right, is when you're typing in the game title for your YouTube videos, it tells you the date. Alan Wake 2 popped up and it said 2023.
So it does. How much do you want to bet that's going to be like Christmas of 2023 or like New Year's?
Coming this Christmas, watch all your friends and family be torn apart by the darkness. I think I might know who might end up being the bad guy, actually. I won't ruin it for you, because I know you've not played through the entire game yet.
It's me.
But, yeah, you're the bad guy. No,
I really like there was a pause there and you were like, wait, what?
After I done my YouTube run and I like sort of finished it, again I won't spoil it, but when I was watching the ending, I was like, hang on a minute, that's a detail I didn't notice first off. Hang on a fucking minute.
You know what I really like that Disney Plus has been doing?
What's that?
Every once in a while, Disney Plus will have an update,
Yeah.
and certain content of theirs will have a slight added theme to some of the movies
Really?
and shows. Yeah, they did it with WandaVision.
I might have to tell Millie that. Saying that, she watches that sort of thing religiously, so she probably already knows.
Basically, there's a silhouette of Doctor Strange's cloak at the end.
Oh, okay. Okay, no, apparently it's knocked out 3 people in like the space of 5 seconds.
Well, I'm gonna go and check on my pizza.
No worries.
Try not to miss me.
I'll try. Oh, fuck.
Did you die?
No. Very close to it.
That's a shame.
Oh, God. Oh, man. You son of a... Christ, it's only been an hour. I think I'm already halfway through this bottle, if not more. Fuck.
Drink, bitch.
I did.
I think I've raised my daughter well.
What makes you say that?
Her favourite food is Italian food.
Ah, the spicy little meatball.
I know you like some meatballs.
Mmm, yes. I like all the balls.
I really like how the categories for your stream is English.
You are sorry?
On my screen, it only has one category for your stream.
Really? What's it say?
It says, obviously it says the game, Tetris 99,
Yeah.
and then English.
Really?
I'll refresh it to see if it changes.
It's because I've got quite a few on. Well, I say quite a few. I've got chilled on there, I know that. And like the sort of...
Chilled and puzzled has been added.
Okay, that's good. I was gonna say. Well, after 1 hour, I am feeling pretty tipsy at the moment. Oh,
I wouldn't be tipsy yet.
I don't doubt that. I mean, my pool playing normally gets better when I'm drunk, so hopefully it's going to be the same with Tetris, and I'll be able to slow down a bit.
Didn't you say when you win you drink as well?
But that'd be more of a swig of beer than an actual shot.
In all honesty, I don't think your Tetris will get better. Pool's a bit different because it actually relies on your entire body, but with Tetris it only matters on your hands and on your hands and your eyes.
Yeah, but the more drunk I get, the more I tend to sort of care less and worry so much about my like skill level and what I'm doing. Like, I don't get overconfident, but I definitely like get enough of a boost to start doing things.
I've come up with a master plan to destroy you.
Fuck it off.
I think you're gonna find my master plan funny.
What is the master plan?
I'm gonna get Marie to mod for me before she mods for you.
You're gonna get to do what?
Mod on my channel before she mods on yours.
Good luck. Although if you catch her in the right mood, she might do it out spite for that, like a better word.
If she just went, yeah, sure. What would you be thinking?
Oh, that's the bit I do try getting her to. Sometimes I do say to her, oh, I should make you a mod on my channel. You know, you could like kick people out if you want to, if they're being a pain in the ass. Or she's like, yeah, but that means being sociable, isn't it? True.
You see, I have a selling point for it.
What's that?
It would annoy Talk.
I mean, that is a pretty good selling point. That's a pretty good cause, I must admit. Oh man, but the way
Yeah, you're not going to tell her about this either, because otherwise I'm going to get a message in the morning. You wanted to annoy Talk?
she wouldn't do that.
That would be hilarious though, wouldn't it? If that happened, do you know what I would do?
What's that?
I'd screenshot it and send it to you.
Just to rub it in further.
Yeah. What best friends for?
I had to laugh the other day, right? Because we was going through a Christmas market, and Millie, she doesn't really like talking to people she doesn't know, but as we walk past these dogs trust people, like, you know, you can spare a minute and all that. Which if I was by myself, you know, I do, because I don't mind going over and having a listen and all that. But because Millie is with me, I thought, no, I'll get out of that situation, because I know she doesn't like sort of interacting with people too much. And she turned around to me, she's like, we're not going to go talk to them. I was like, I did a double take. I was like, hang on, mate, what did you just say? She's like, I feel a bit bad.
Animals.
She's like, I feel a bit bad now, really. I was like, no, but I'm just trying to stop you having less social interaction than necessary. I was like, bless her heart.
She seemed alright with me when you guys came over to see me.
Yeah, she is fine, bless her. But, like, she would have been absolutely screaming on the inside, but yeah, she done quite well. She's definitely got better over the years, and I have the highest amount of respect for her.
She's got better, but you fucking haven't.
Oh no, I'll always be a dick, but
I love how you're just like, yeah, I haven't got better.
Hey, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage. Meme quotes.
I love that sound. Whenever you stop into my stream. There you go, I'm still a piece of garbage.
Yay! Oh, fuck. Ah, that's what I need. Square. Down there. Thank you. Goodbye. Nice. That's our problem solved. On to the next one. My unfathomable hatred for all things stupid. Fuck. You don't always have to fuck her hard. In fact, sometimes that's not right to do. Sometimes you gotta make some love.
And maybe he'll get some winning too.
Sometimes you got to squeeze. Sometimes you got to say please. Sometimes you gotta say, hey, I'm gonna fuck you sweetly. I'm gonna bone you gently. I'm gonna please you completely. I'm gonna screw you
Sometimes
intensely.
you gotta shut the fuck up.
Fucking, it's my stream.
And
And then sometimes you buy her flowers. And then you say, wait a minute, Sally. I think I got something in my teeth. Could you get it out for me? That's fucking teamwork. God, I haven't listened to that album in years. I'm glad you knew what I was singing though.
of course I did.
What's the song I shared on someone else's Discord as well? If you heard the titty songs, I call it.
Yep.
And drop 'em out, let me see those titties, get a good long look at those titty go bitties. For fuck's sake. You know what the weird thing is? I think I first heard that because my mum showed it to us when we was over her house. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
Bowser
I'm
sings
drunk.
it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Bowser sings it.
Bowser sing. Oh god.
No. Jack Black is going to be playing Bowser in the animated Mario movie.
Oh, love it.
So what all Bowser really wants is to fuck Peach gently.
Oh, we all knew he wants to fuck her. I mean, she might be an airhead, but I guess Peach is hot. Fuck it, there we go. That's the next conversation. Video game crushes. Go.
Give me a moment.
Can I just say one of my first ones was pretty much everyone's first one, but you know what? I still count it, and I feel no shame for it.
I swear to God, you say Miss Pac-Man, I'm gonna slap you upside the head.
Oh god, I just love the way she waka wakas. No, definitely not Mrs. Pac-Man. If you took a serious guess, you could probably guess it.
FIFA?
Yeah. Although second place does go to Yuffie. She's quite cute as well, to be fair. In terms of Final Fantasy VII, anyway. You know what? While I don't consider myself a furry, Crystal from the Star Fox series.
I'm sorry, Crystal was just a fucking badass.
Oh, she's a badass, but she's also quite hot, to be fair. So. I think that's the first time I looked at an anthropomorphic character and just kind of like, what? She's actually quite good looking.
No, be honest, you have a thing for Kamari.
Kamari, oh god. Kamari Ronso. Oh, yes. Oh god, why is there not a pause button for online things? I'm trying not to giggle too much.
When he ejaculates, he just goes, once.
No, that's when he used a seed shot. Seed cannon, go! You're thinking quite hard about this. Hard.
Probably Riku.
What, from 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind saying that. I know in 10 she's like 15, but at the time I thought she was cute. I was about 15, 16, so...
Exactly, so... I don't mind saying that from then.
Yeah.
Now, no.
No. In Final Fantasy 10 too, sure, but she's 17 by then, you know, that's legal? Depending on what country you're from.
If we're from the Middle East, it really doesn't matter which game.
Oh.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. That's what makes it worse.
And I'm sorry, from 10-2, that would be Pain.
From 10-2. I've not played enough of it. Pain, aesthetically, she's alright, but she's kind of dark and moody.
She's basically orange.
Fair enough.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I've not played that much of 10-2. I couldn't get a handle on the fight system for some reason. I really struggled with it.
It's really not that different from like 9, 8, 7.
It's just something about it I just did not get on with it. Last time I played it, I got my ass kicked.
Oh, have you heard what's coming out next year?
What's that?
Dragon Quest 12.
I've not even played the first.
It's fine, because from what I'm guessing they're going to do, it's going to be 11, 12, 13 as part of a connected thing.
Ah, okay, that's pretty cool.
The others are not so connected at all. They do them in trilogies more.
Do you know the most interaction I've had with the Dragon Quest franchise?
Builders.
Pardon?
Builders. You're going to say fucking builders, aren't you?
No, not even a video game. The movie.
I would recommend playing 11.
Okay.
I would tell you where together, but you're going to tell me to fuck off.
Fuck you, Wolf, but I was just making a friendly suggestion. No, Wolf. Fuck off.
It's on Game Pass.
I see. I can't tell how much is left in this bottle. It's definitely getting lighter, but...
I've really fallen asleep.
I can only hope so.
You're going to trip over something today and knock yourself out, aren't you?
Well, if I go into the bedroom in the state I'm in right now, I might be sleeping on the sofa. Which I'm prepared to do. I don't want to keep her up all night.
What did she say when you told her you were doing
Oh, she seemed fine with that, actually. Bless her up. She's very supportive, and
do you know what she was thinking?
I'll forever be grateful for that. Bless her up. What's that?
I don't have to deal with this bullshit.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, so I'm playing Dragon Quest, right?
Yeah.
Haven't even finished the prologue, and I got myself to level 11.
Get out, man. Is it easy to grind?
Not particularly. It's just I went around fighting monsters for ages.
I mean, yeah, that'll do it.
You know how much I love to overlevel.
Yeah. In fact, that's what I ended up having thought about 10 for, to be honest. When you get around to fighting Seymour, you're sort of an adequate level. I know people say they don't really struggle with Jax by the time you get to him, And now I think about it, the space that you have between the Seymour fight and the Eject fight really isn't... It's not really that much.
By the Seymour fight, you should already be at the level that you should Eject that.
Maybe I just struggle with Jack then, because I haven't really had much experience of fighting him.
Jack's a bit of a bitch, because his moves, he will target your healer.
Oh, yeah. That's fucking...
Or he just hates you now.
Hey, you're the daughter of Braska, right? I'm gonna honor his memory by killing you. Jex can be quite fun to play in Dissidia, though. He's not my favourite character to play as, but...
I just really wish that we got one thing.
What's that?
Orin is the main villain.
I don't want Orin to be a villain, though. I don't want to have to fight him.
No, that's what they originally intended for.
I know, and I'm glad that they decided against it. I wouldn't want to fight Orin. Probably because I know I'd lose, but...
No, do you know who the heavy hitter was meant to be?
I would go with Walker.
It is.
Oh, really?
You were meant to start out with a heavy hitter.
Oh, bloody hell. Not who I would have put my first guess as, obviously.
And do you know who your main summoner was meant to be?
Like, my next guess for the heavy hitter was going to be Kamari, to be honest. Who does...
No, Kamari's just a useless blue mage.
At least I have... He could be a backup mage.
Do you know who your main summoner was originally meant to be?
Oh, I'm tied between Lulu and Riku. I'm gonna go Lulu, though.
Seymour.
Really?
Wait, no, because you're thinking about how he is now.
Really?
If Orin was the main villain, Seymour would have been a good guy.
Oh god. Oh god, no.
But Seymour would have been completely different than how he is now.
Ugh.
Oh, have you heard there's a mod out for PC for Final Fantasy VII?
Which mod?
So, in the Final Fantasy VII Remake,
Yeah.
you can now play the entire campaign with Cloud in it.
Sorry, dude, you cut out on that last bit.
In the Final Fantasy VII Remake,
Yeah.
you can play the entire campaign with Cloud in a dress.
Cloud in a dress.
Yeah.
What, from the Honeybee Inn scene?
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Fuck's sake, man.
Someone made that mod since it came out last week.
Christ, I'd love to play the 7 remake at some point. That's definitely something on the bucket list of video games. I should get around to playing... I don't know how to stream PSP games, but I'd love to play Crisis Core on stream as well. Even though the ending of Crisis Core doesn't make me cry. Even though I know what's going to happen. Even the first time I played it, because it's a prequel. My god, that is just heart-wrenching stuff.
I have to say, the ending to 10 is heartbreaking.
See, I get less upset about the ending to 10 than I do Crisis Core.
But you can see what I mean.
Oh yeah. Like, that ending was made to be a gut puncher, but...
Yeah. She leaves, and she's just like, you probably should be here forever.
Yeah, well, I changed my mind, bye. Fuck that shit, I'm out.
In an abridged version, do you know what I would be hearing as he jumps off
What's
the
that?
airship? I lied!
You might want to take a pregnancy test.
I'm gonna go get the milk.
We're just thinking that. Oh, fuck off. Excuse my French.
No, I will not. I don't tolerate French people.
Dude, let's not turn this into a racist stream now.
It's fine, they're used to it. No one tolerates them.
Jesus Christ.
Really good thing you don't have a French tag.
Just lure them in.
If Canadians are there, we all tolerate you. You're wonderful.
You talking about you talking shit about the Frenchie? I'll offer you a nice maple syrup. I wouldn't do anything very. I wouldn't even get violent, eh? 'Cause I'm Canadian.
I really hope Spy comes in now. How you feeling?
Hey, me. Tipsy.
No, the other person I'm talking to.
Pretty tipsy. I won't lie. I think I'm about at least halfway through this bottle now. Help.
No.
Bastard.
Fuck you.
And the bloody blue blazes, did you do that? Fuck you, that's
Fuck
how.
you, that's how.
I don't attempt to imitate that many voices, but I love trying to do that one. Fuck you, that's how.
Literally, whenever I kill a hard enemy in D&D. How the fuck did
Oh,
you
me.
do that?
Oh, come on, you've had plenty of drinking practice playing, but... First time chat as well. Who is this then? Somebody who
Welcome
knows
in.
me. Welcome on in, Crazy Killmore.
This is told because I'm guessing you already know. And I am Wolf Gaming, as always.
Who's this? If this is first time chat, it might be somebody who's just changed their username, to be fair.
That'd be funny.
That's not to say I'm not completely obliterated at this point, though, but... Yeah, welcome on in. Fucking hell. Would you like to kindly give them a shout out, just in case they are streaming themselves, please? Because,
Sure,
Oh.
just thought I'd talk to you.
fuck you. How many points do you have, by the way?
Enough.
Oh, God. No, last
I'm
player.
guessing they are not a streamer.
Who the hell could that be? I'm gonna get a message on Facebook and stuff like, it's me!
You know, it would be hilarious
What's that?
if it was Millie.
Yeah, but guess who it is? It's your other half, now go to fucking bed. It's because you haven't streamed in like a year. Oh, okay. Welcome on in then. What did you used to stream? Please tell us more about yourself. And I could get a gauge on who the hell you are and why you know I play pool so much. Or used to.
But now, do you know what they'll say? They'll say something really unobvious.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm a human and I played Minecraft.
that deletes about 5 possibilities out of a billion.
7 billion just to be exact.
That's fine. Oh, just out of curiosity, how did you find the stream? Was it Facebook? Was it TikTok? Please let me know. I need to know whereabouts my advertisements are working.
I found you at Full College.
For fuck's sake.
Actually, you know our co-op streams, it was rather a chanceable that, really, wasn't it?
Say it again, sorry, cut out again.
You know that, me and you do our co-op streams?
Well, yeah.
That was a chance of luck that I just happened to message you about a month before you started Twitch.
Yeah, like, so I did start it before, but then work got a bit hectic. I didn't really have a chance to sort of build myself up. I only ended up doing it for like a month or two. But it did help me get the confidence I need to actually start in the first place. Like I say, when I've done a TikTok advertisement earlier, I was shitting myself. I said to Millie, it's ridiculous, because obviously, like, being on Twitch now and live camera, you think I'll be used to it? But because it is a different sort of camera, in a sense, I was just like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I played single-player games like Valhalla and Mass Effect, stuff like that, and it was Facebook.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, are you sure I don't have schizophrenia? Because that sounds like me.
I'm sure I don't have schizophrenia.
It does sound like me, though, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Mass Effect, and it was Facebook.
He's made a second account to torture me. Double the points, double the alcohol.
If I manage that, what would you say?
Who the hell could it be off of Facebook? Facebook. You'd never seen a stream though, as well as far as I'm aware. Right. Oh shit, I got distracted.
Distract him more.
Who could it be? Who could it be? I've not had any Facebook notifications of people liking it. The only person who reacted so far to my knowledge was Matt. I can see he's viewed my Facebook. So that after this match, I'm gonna do like a 10-second research. I was going to say, do I know for good or bad reasons, but that's a horrible question to ask. No, for playing pool. I'm playing pool. Proudly a brother in Sega magazines.
Doesn't narrow it down that much, does it?
Sega magazines. So someone who knows Rich as well. Oh yeah, by the way, my brother Rich, you know Audio Sprite?
Yeah.
He had a copy of Sega magazine come through with a copy of his CD in it.
A copy of his what?
His CD, his album.
That's cool.
That is fucking amazing. He's framed it and everything. Like, fair play to the dude.
You know Rarefire?
Rarefire?
I've raided her a few times. She
Uh...
plays mainly Dead by Daylight.
Okay. Yeah, carry on anyway.
She's been sponsored.
Oh, who play?
Samsung.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I was about to say, does she get much from it? But that sounds like a really rude question, but...
I don't know because she hasn't said for obvious fucking reason.
Well, no, but, no, that's fucking hell.
But I'm assuming from it being Samsung, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine that's quite profitable, fuck. I think if you work out as you a liar. Someone who knows I play pool, someone who knows Rich, and if I figure out who it is, I'll lie.
Does that help you?
No, but then again, I am pissed as a fart.
I mean, how's that different from your normal style of gameplay?
I mean, you think I have low brain cells normally? Like, dude.
Sounds like the same amount of brain cells to me.
Oh no, I've definitely lowered. These people don't know that every time they beat me, they get me more inebriated. To them, it's just a normal game of Tetris 99. To me, it is a matter of soberness.
Did you not know?
What's that?
I hired 98 people.
What, there's like expert Tetris players?
Yeah. They're the top 98 Tetris players in the world.
Oh, that's convenient. Oh, fuck, it didn't go in there quick enough. Ah! You son of a bitch!
Got a problem here, Tom.
I don't think it's Brian, because he's followed me before. He doesn't pop up often, but I know he's on my follower list. I don't think it's Seth either, because that's like second first, same as the first, as they say. Thank you for following Craze Killmore. Shit.
Still doesn't know who the hell you are, but he's grateful.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm gonna have a look at who's viewed my story on Facebook. If it let me. I normally wait for notification. I'm not that well versed at Facebook, so
You could have just said technology.
God. Where's my story gone? 19 viewers. Somebody who plays porn. Somebody who knows who Rich is.
It's me.
That was Richard. That was Dave. Thank you for subscribing. Jesus Christ. Nice. I'm tied between two of them. I want to say either Shane or Archie. And then why do either one of those know who my brother is?
I'm enjoying watching you get tortured.
BJ? Why BJ? No, he tends to go under a different username for what his Xbox thing is. You know my whole family, well that's just terrifying.
I'm enjoying this way too much.
Yeah, I know you are. I doubt it's Dave. Dave doesn't seem like the sort of person who watches streams. Archie doesn't know my whole family. Ashley? Might be Ash.
It's not me.
Well, no, it's not you. Anyway, I'll be... Wait, which one was the correct answer? Because I said like 3.
Don't tell him.
Yeah, just keep it a complete fucking mystery. Ash. Ah, welcome in, buddy. Christ, I got there eventually. I've almost had a whole bottle of Bailey, so do excuse me. But, I'll be back in just a minute. I do need to go for a pee for the pure fact I've been drinking a lot, but when we come back, we'll hopefully win the game. I don't know how long I'm going tonight, because, Millie's got the 10 o'clock feed. We'll see what she says. I came second in that one.
Yeah, but it's not first, is it?
I mean, considering completely pissed, I'm not doing bad.
But is it first?
Yeah. Pardon me. Alright. Oh, Christ. Right, I am back. I was really whacking my brains. I thought it was somebody on another pool team, to be honest. Who the fuck is it? Who are you? Who are you? I'll tell you what, Ash, you got anybody you want to bring along, please do so. Share the shit out of the stream. I can invite you to my Discord if you have it. There's a link for my Discord if you want to join it, buddy. You're more than welcome to come in. In fact, I am just going to check my Discord quick while, like, sort of on break. What's going on? Ah, Maidenhead's gone live. Some music video reactions and Donkey Kong. Well, that's different. You know.
Who's Donkey Konging?
I do go about, you know so much about me. That's also creepy. I mean, let's be honest, everybody knows that I love food. Right, I came second again. I can win one of these, I just want to say that now. Like,
You can't.
that's about the third second I've had. Again, while I'm drunk, that's not too bad. I don't sound like I'm blowing my own trumpet or anything like that, but... Get out, man. Oh yeah, Ash, if you want to get pissed, look up something called Skull Super. It's an 8% beer, and yeah, this stuff's strong. But it actually tastes quite nice. Like a lot of strong beers I've tasted taste like crap, but this one's actually quite sedate. And to be fair, you were streaming more on... Malian makes a 70% gin. I can't promise I'll ever be able to go near gin again after I had a gin night down the pub. But even now, when I smell the stuff, I feel sick.
It's alright, I'll snap him out of it.
Fuck, was it? You were streaming on Mixer for a while, weren't you? Are you still doing that on Mixer, or have you changed?
Mixer's dead.
Really? Is it gone, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. What happened there? Just a lack of fan base, or?
Twitch exists.
Damn. That's a shame, actually, because if I remember correctly, you were doing quite well on there. Get out, man.
That's why I originally tried to start out. When it died, I was like, fuck this.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
So,
I know quite a few people have converted from Twitch to YouTube lately, but I kind of want to stay loyal to Twitch as long as I can. Like, if they go...
It would be... YouTube and Facebook would be an unwise move.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if Twitch goes under, then since I have a YouTube channel, I'd probably move to that as my next choice. But I do want to stay loyal until that actually happens. God forbid it does. Obviously.
I doubt it. I doubt that Twitch will go under.
No, like, I know it's had its problems, but people just need to be fucking patient with it.
Yeah, it's not like they can fix a problem in 5 minutes.
No, exactly. Like you said yourself, when's the last time we saw a hotspot?
I would like to say about 2 months.
Yeah, exactly. So
For me, personally.
Again, they do sort these things out. The security do get shot of it, but as you just said, it takes time. They can't just perform fucking miracles.
Originally, they thought the host problem was going to be easy fix.
Yeah.
But the host problem found a way around their fix.
Like, the way I look at it is, yeah, okay, you can have a really highly trained security team that can take care of, cyber problems like that. But then you got to think that somebody out there who wants to be an asshole could be just as equally intelligent, and that's when you get a clash and a stalemate. You think, fuck, right, now we've really got to push it to solve this problem, but it's going to take time. Sorry, I've got another rant.
Oh, you should be concerned about me.
Why?
I have 666 points.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I moved to Twitch, got up to 35 subs and just lost the time to get on stream. Yeah, I know what you mean, buddy. I mean, I was doing a fair bit of streaming anyway, but ironically, what's really helped it is having Theo. I know that sounds stupid, but now...
Because you have a set amount of time that you can...
Yeah, I have a set time I can stream, and without sounding like a lazy bastard, I'm not working at the moment. And yeah.
I have a fantastic emote maker.
Like, and Millie loves going to bed anyway, so she's more than happy to take Theo to bed, get him to sleep, and then just, you know, go to sleep herself or read a book. Like, she loves her bed. Sometimes trying to pull her out of it in the morning is it's impossible. But
My ex was like, "Man, you know what I did one day?
what's that?
Like, you won't be able to stay in the bed if I tip the mattress up."
Yeah, she turns around like, you fucking nuts. But no.
She went, "You wouldn't fucking dare."
Are those your own emotes? Oh, fucking hell, dude, sorry. Hey, that's pretty good looking.
I put my
hey.
emotes in.
Christ, dude.
I
Like,
put my emotes in, you know half of them.
like, at the moment, I'm only subscribed to 2 people, but if I ever get the funds and, like, once I build up the bank a bit more, I'll make sure to pop on over and subscribe to you if you don't carry on streaming anymore. So they're pretty good looking, I must admit.
I wonder where I got half of my emotes from.
I wonder. I do quite like the pigeon one. Like, I know it's not my best work, but I just love how fucking stupid it looks. Hey, thanks for joining the server, buddy. I'll give you a role so you can actually interact. I've got things like not safe for work. In fact, I've only just gone about and made my server look a bit more appeasing to the eye. By that I mean I've actually added icons to each chat section, apart from the voice chats. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but...
No, I don't really look at yours.
Oh, fair enough. No, I was just looking at some of other people's servers. I thought, you know what, it actually looks quite nice when you got, like, icons next to each thing, sort of helping, like, visually display what the chat channel's about, so, yeah. I thought I'd go ahead and do that. I'd spare a minute to kill earlier. I thought, fuck it, why not?
You're gonna tell me to fuck off in a minute.
Get 54th place, what the hell? Quite bad for me. But when we do seriously come back to Tetris 99, I need to get that 3 wins in a row. It's gonna take a lot, but yeah.
Are you looking forward to getting to Borderlands 2?
Yes, that'd be quite fun, actually. Like I say, we do one normal run of Borderlands 2, and then we go to 3, then we could go back to 2 if you want and do the hard stuff.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what other stuff piles up, because if we do 3, then we go back to 2, and I'll try and get our hands on that Tiny Tina one.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. You know what was mad about playing as Krieg, though, on my single player file?
What?
Is I did get to Ultimate, right? I didn't play through the entire thing, but I got that leveled up, that it started... You know, you get to the point where your damage like, abbreviates itself, like it says, like, 10k or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I was playing as Krieg, like, throwing buzz axe in my, old, like, going psycho, whatever you want to call it. And it's like, oh yeah, you're doing, like, 1024k. I sat there for a sec. Fucking hell, I'm doing 1,000,000 points of damage with this guy. What the actual fuck?
Think how much damage we'll do together, then.
I know, I'm just like, Jesus Christ!
Because, before we do 2, I'm gonna look up what skills I should be taking.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'll admit myself, with Borderlands, I could be a bit of a one-trick pony, but I already know what skill tree I'm going with Krieg.
The problem is, I like all 3 skill trees with Gage.
Oh yeah, which one's your favourite?
Admittedly, I really like the Blaze one.
Nice. Well, I guess that sets a lot of things on fire.
No, that's the laser one.
Oh, okay. I've not really played much as Gage, but yeah.
Blades,
Blades.
Trap gets massive blades on its arms.
Okay, no, man. That does sound like it's pretty useful.
And you can actually combine them, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't use shields that much.
No. Unless I'm playing as Axton and I like getting the shields for the turrets. Admittedly, they don't always last very long, but that little bit of extra protection is always nice.
I have shields. Oh no, my shields are gone.
Fuck! But, yeah, I know what you mean, because I ended up leveling up that much of Axton at one point. I managed to start going down another skill tree, like you say. So I had double turrets, the bullets were slag, and it had missile launchers and shields. It was pretty fucking powerful.
You know what it's like when your stuff has shields and they have electric weapons?
Yeah.
Do you know what it makes me think of?
What's that?
On Hellsinger Bridge. Oh no, they have an anti-tank rifle. Oh no, they have an anti-tank rifle.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're on about. I am butler to the Hellsinger organization. I do the dishes. I take out the trash. And I do a self-entitled little prick such as yourself. Oh, damn.
You know where that line originally comes from?
Which one?
That line you just said.
Yeah, where? Where's it come from?
Alfred Pennyworth.
Oh, Batman's butt.
Yeah. You know in a comic, Alfred kicks the shit out of Superman.
How?
It's during the Injustice comic he takes a Kryptonian pill, which gives him the same strength level as a Kryptonian.
Now Butler's on the rage.
And I'll remind you, he was in MI5 during World War II.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. There's a bit more of a new trivia for me. Damn, Alfred's a badass.
So not just did he have the strength of a Kryptonian, he had military training of the British.
Fucking hell, man. Get over there, damn it!
And before Alfred has been Batman.
No!
You're not doing very well tonight, are you?
Oh!
Why are you postponing this?
I thought I could save it.
You were blocked off from the other side.
I could have spun over the top.
How?
I moved over to Shepton, have you? Oh, fair enough, buddy. You moved out of Sour Pain in the end, then.
Is Shepton far away?
It's not that far from where I am now. Do you mean Shepton Mallet? I don't mind saying that on stream, 'cause, well, nobody's really gonna know where that is. Yeah, you're not far away from where I am now, then. Oh, I'm up in Shaftesbury.
Oh, Shaftesbury Prison.
Shaftesbury's fine. Again, no one's gonna know where the fuck it is. I don't mind saying it on stream, but...
Guys, DM me, I'll give you directions.
Now, why have you put Fable 3 in the ranting good time section?
Do I need a reason?
For goodness sake, Fable 3 is a perfectly fine game.
Maybe if you've never played a perfectly fine game.
Oh, pardon me, holy hell. Oh, there's the hiccup.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I've been drinking. That's all I could recently.
You know, this tavern is really cheap.
Huh? Tavern?
So you know in Dragon Quest and stuff, you can stay like in an inn.
Yes?
It cost me 3 gold.
Is that it?
Yeah.
And what point in the game are you at?
At the start,
Okay, that makes a bit more sense, but still.
I have 300 gold.
You know, man.
I told you I've been just fighting monsters.
Grind that money!
Not even the reason I'm doing it.
Like I say, at some point, I need to learn how to stream like PSP games. I'd love to do Crisis Core at some point.
I'm sure you could get an perfectly good copy.
Oh, I do have a copy of the game, so if I could find like correct cables to hook up to the computer, I'll be fucking set. But
Not what I meant.
yeah, I know you're on about emulators.
I never said that.
I mean, put it this way, my love for Crisis Core extends to the point where I actually 100% did the mission catalog on hard difficulty, and even took care of the super boss. Which the super bosses is, you know, we get those super bosses where it's not necessarily the pattern that's difficult about the boss, but if you slip up, like the damage it does is quite severe.
Yeah.
Like, I had that with one of the super bosses for the gummy ship sections in Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know how much you bothered with the gummy ships.
I didn't even complete Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, that's depressing. But, there is a super boss in Kingdom Hearts 3 with the gummy ships, and it's meant to be a nod to another, Square Enix franchise, actually. I can't remember what it is. I'll have to search it after this round.
Dragon Quest?
No, it's definitely not Dragon Quest. But, you fight something called the Schwarzgeist, right? Now, I went into the fight thinking, right, what's they going to throw at me? And the pattern of the attacks was quite simple. I thought, this isn't too bad, you know. It's quite a simple pattern to follow. I should get a handle on this. Do you want... I had quite high HP. Do you want to know how much damage it took, or how much health it took off in one hit? And you may or may not be surprised to hear this. It took off a third of my health bar.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I'm not being a dick about it.
No. But, like, again, the pattern of the boss isn't necessarily difficult, but when you fuck up, you fuck up. You fuck up big time.
I do have a reason why I didn't end up completing.
I know the Frozen world was a bit bullshit.
I got bored.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, how far through the game did you actually get?
About halfway.
Do you remember which world? I don't want to spoil any of the worlds for you if you haven't got to a certain point.
Dude, I'll forget about it. It's fine.
Oh, fair enough. I was going to say, 'cause one of my favourite worlds of that game, well, two actually, was Toy Story. And...
I got past that.
And Monsters, Inc.
And I got past that. I was
Okay,
about to go into Big Hero 6. I have no motivation for this anymore.
I enjoyed Big Hero 6 as well, but I've never seen the movie.
The movie's really... The movie deserves more credit than Frozen.
Okay, I'll have to get around to watching it at some point.
Because do you know what teaches kids to deal with?
What's that?
Grief.
Okay.
No, like the grieving process.
Yeah. I'm with you. No, I did enjoy that one. That was quite a fun world. The thing I liked about this Big Hero 6 world is, it's kind of like you're playing an open world game, if that makes sense. Like, you explore the entirety, well, I say the entirety, of San Tokyo, but it's not like it's divided up into sections. It is just the entire city. You know, for Kingdom Hearts, that's actually really cool.
I just wish Kingdom Hearts storyline made sense.
Say that again, sorry.
Wish they had a storyline that makes sense.
Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts storyline is kind of here, there, and everywhere. Which is a shame, because I love the franchise, I really do. But the story is just fucking...
You can't defend it, can you?
No, I cannot defend the story, because it is just fucking everywhere. Bear in mind, this isn't having played the entire series. Like, I haven't played Dream Drop System. Fucking hell, I can't talk straight. I haven't played Dream Drop Distance, but I've watched reviews with what Johnny's done, and you're like, holy shit, this really is a mess, isn't it? It doesn't help that things like the mobile game and other consoles or platforms, including the mobile game, by the way, is canon to the entire story. That really doesn't help.
And people try to tell me Assassin's Creed isn't.
Your family started a gin company. Fucking hell, man. I hope it's going well for them. Like, gin is the in thing at the moment.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Robbie must have raided someone because I have no idea who I'm watching right now.
What's
It's
the
fine.
name?
Plums versus.
Yeah, he's part of the community.
Oh, balls, I just quit out the stream. Never mind. I'll catch up with him at some other point. I will lurk in Cat in the Box instead for now then.
Cat Box is awesome.
I just love the name. Because I love cats.
Cat and Box, me and him have some wicked banter.
Ooh, sounds fun. Sounds fun.
Because we played Halo together.
Yeah. Hang on a second, I'm just going to take this out of my earpiece because where the other headset's pushing it, it's actually starting to hurt my ear. But yeah, carry on.
And I went, are you going to be able to aim today?
Evil, very evil. With any luck, we might be able to get Millie on stream tomorrow. I need to find a way of getting her on camera a bit more. I could always give her my chair and I'll just take one of the dining room chairs, but
Yeah, we're fine with Millie being on camera, we just don't want you on camera.
oh no, I'm one aware she's started the stream. I mean, she does have tits to be fair. But,
So do you.
yeah, but it's not as, you know, socially acceptable for me to show my tits.
I mean, you're doing it now.
God. Can I just say something though? Like, I don't know how often you visit Instagram.
Occasionally.
Occasionally. Are you following Twitch on Instagram?
No.
No. I highly recommend it just so you can see what the amount of bullshit posts on it. Now,
I follow them on Twitter if that counts.
like, I got nothing wrong with people modeling. Can I just say that? I got nothing wrong with people taking pictures of themselves in nice clothing.
He's lying.
At all. But can I just ask you what a girl that's like, just for example, a girl that's half naked in some sort of skimpy costume has to, what the fuck does that have to do with Twitch? Because a lot of the time, their Instagram page, that's all it's full of.
Because I'll put it like this.
Mm.
It's part of their persona and it makes Twitch look good.
Yeah. You're not fucking wrong. Like,
They're not saying you gotta get your tits out to be on.
no.
But those particular people, they have made partner, and they have made Twitch a lot of money, and it makes Twitch look good.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that, but I'm just like Twitch is meant to be a gaming platform, not just like, look at me, I'm hot.
Technically, it's not. It's a streaming platform.
But like, the whole premise is meant to be mainly gaming, though. Like, how many?
The biggest part of Twitch is actually the just chatting section.
Yeah, I don't fucking get that for the life of me. I can't see the appeal. Like, I wouldn't mind. Like, if I got popular enough, I wouldn't mind doing a just chatting thing. Just so you know, just
I
sort
don't
of...
want to listen to you.
I know. But, oh fuck, like, just to sort of, like, you know, catch up my viewers, see how they're doing and all that, but... I don't get why it's been so popular. Admittedly, I say that as a person who doesn't know what to say half the time, which is why a lot of the time I'm quite quiet by myself. That and I'm very concentrated on the game, and I think, oh yeah, shit, I'm on camera, aren't I?
I do that all the fucking time.
Yeah, I do it in my YouTube stuff sometimes. I've either sat there quietly for like a couple of minutes, oh fuck yeah, shit, right, people watching me.
It's a bit different on Twitch for you, I'm guessing.
You're sorry?
A bit different for you on Twitch than you remember you're on camera.
Sometimes, yeah, but if I'm really heavily concentrated on something, I will phase out for a second or two. And then when I phase back in, I think, shit, people watch me, aren't they? Fuck, sorry.
I zone out all the time, I'm like...
Yeah. It's like a good example, Tetris 99, when I've been doing my Invictus stuff. You know what I'm like, when I'm doing the hard mode of this game, when I get to like sort of the top 10, that's it, I just go silent. Because I am concentrating like a motherfucker.
Unfortunately, I couldn't stop him from getting an Invictus win.
I know, I am so happy I managed that.
Fucking tried that.
Like, I don't want to sound like a sad bastard, but when I eventually got that win, that was one of the fucking greatest things I've ever done. I was just overwhelmed with relief on that one. I was like, holy shit, I did it.
We didn't really care.
I know. You know what, it made me happy, and that's what counts. Like I said, the next challenge, I'm not worried about doing it tonight, because obviously I'm pissed as a fucking fart right now. But the next challenge is to win 3 games in a row, and that's gonna be just as hard, honestly. Like, it's weird, because obviously I've proved it on stream, I have the ability to win Tetris 99 games, but whenever I get to that sort of 2 out of 3 thing, the pressure just mounts up like nothing else. I'm like, fuck. Like, I really need to win this.
I can, so you can reach 200 before New Year's.
Yeah, I'm 7 away. I doubt I will get to 200. It'd be nice. Like I say, once I get to 200, I'd like to do a community day, but I need to make sure people are going to be there. I swear, I know that sounds stupid, but...
I'll be here.
Oh, I know you'll be here. But, yeah, like, I'd love to do something like... it's going to sound like I'm, like, sort of taking off other people's ideas, but Grizz was in Pete's chat earlier.
Yeah.
Saying, like, the Jack Party Box sort of thing, but that's quite a popular thing when it comes to community days. You get lots of people involved, you know, you can all have a good laugh, that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
But,
But no one cares.
I know.
Kidding. I'm kidding.
That's fine, I've accepted my fate. No, but...
Obviously not, you're my sidekick, you should know that, bud.
Fuck you, I'm my own man. There's also one called Use Your Words, that's quite funny. That's quite similar to the Jackpot Party Box sort of stuff. It's like really stupid humour. Like one of the rounds in Use Your Words is they'll give you a foreign movie, they give you some of the subtitles, but then they'll leave a little bit blank and you have to write your own subtitles. And
I shouldn't say what I'd write, and should I?
dude, you don't have to worry.
Oh, cool, I don't have
Because,
to worry. Fucking fantastic. What I would put in is... I was forced to be here under blackmail.
Like, yeah, exactly, stuff like that. Like, I know I talk about Johnny a lot, but he's one of the main members of the Super Gaming Brothers, which is a channel I followed since, what, like the age of, like, fucking, what, 13, 14? Since my brother...
I'm glad you didn't expect me to know that.
It's fine. It's fine. It was my brother Rich, or Audio Sprites, you know, that introduced me to the channel. That's how I sort of, like, started off my whole YouTube sort of, like, following in the first place. Because he's like, you know, I've been watching this channel on YouTube, they do, like, Let's Plays, the games, everything. They're really good, they're really funny, and you know what? It's sad because they will be disbanding soon. They need to find the time to finish off the games they got on their list, but you know what? When they do eventually, like, officially disband, I think I might actually shed a tear. As sad as that might sound, I don't care.
I can make you shed a tear.
Oh, I need to take a drink, don't I?
When was the last good Sonic game we had?
Fuck you. Which one was... Sonic Generations was after Sonic Colors, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Actually...
By the way, for the chat, I am actually quite a big Sonic fan. I just don't sugarcoat what it is.
I can see what I can do with sharing your stream as well as quite... But yeah, honestly, anything, Ash, is appreciated, dude, anything. Like...
Yeah, please help Talk get to 200 before New Year's, that's amazing.
Like, 90 to 80% of what I'm doing for Twitch is because I love video games and it's my hobby. But I'd be lying if things like there aren't other motivations such as I'd love to do this as a full-time job. It'd be great. It'd be amazing. You know. And then there's other things like, obviously, if you get big enough on the internet, it'd be money. Again, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a motivation, but that also ties in the whole making, like, internet content creation my job. Like, I know we dick about a lot, but you sort of follow me on a very serious note here of what I'm trying to explain.
Yes.
Yeah,
You want to be a content creator.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't get me wrong, on camera, like, well, live stream, I'm a lot better now. When I first started out, like, before even I started up again with you, like you said, when you helped me sort of get a start, I went through a phase about 2 to 3 weeks where I couldn't say a fucking word on camera, whether it be Twitch or YouTube. Like, you asked Millie, it took a good week where I would keep pressing record button for YouTube, and it gets to a certain point in the startup and I wouldn't say a word because I wasn't sure when was a good time to come in. Like, do I introduce myself when the logos are going? Do I introduce myself when the title screen's going? Like, when do I come into the video and say, you know, hello, my name's FatTalk123? I kind of have a handle on that now. I still sort of like duck and dive between them. It depends how long the logos take between games. Like, you'd be happy to hear that soon I'll be uploading videos for Sonic Adventure 1. Because I know originally that was one of your sort of choices for Mod Mondays, but since Fallout 3's overtaken, I thought, you know, I'll do Sonic Adventure 1 for my YouTube stuff, not only because it's a game I enjoy, but since that was one of your choices, it also gave me that sort of motivation to think, okay, I'll do that. You know, it would be a good thing to do.
Well, I suggested it because you had to go through Sonic. So I thought I'd give you a good Sonic game.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't get me wrong. Sonic Adventure 1 is janky as fuck.
Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are janky as fuck, but the stories are amazing.
I started watching a video earlier, I need to finish it actually, and it's somebody who installed a mod where if you touch a ring, you die. And at one part of Sonic's first stage, not including the very first moment where you encounter Chaos Zero, alright? When you're at the beach level. This is how whacked out Sonic Adventure 1's physics are. He literally spin dashed up the vertical wall. It's like, what the fuck? But yeah, like I say, it's a game I enjoy. It's something I love playing. It's a big part of my childhood. Like, ironically, my first experience with Sonic Adventure was a DX port for GameCube. Even to this day, I have never touched a Dreamcast original. So for the longest time, I never paid any mind or took any notice of like the lower polygon models in certain cutscenes. But now I've seen, I know I always mention Johnny's review of Sonic Adventure 1, right? You can actually point out these little differences in the cutscenes, like I don't know how much you remember of the game. You know when you're playing the Sonic story and the green robot captures Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look very closely at her model, it's actually the original Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast. That's the model that's used and not the DX version. But if you've never seen the Dreamcast version, you wouldn't think anything of it. It's the small things. It's the small things, really. And I'm sorry if I'm rambling. When I've had a few to drink, I get more confident in just rambling about absolute bullshit. That means nothing.
Do not ask him about Sonic 06.
Oh, God. Ashley, have you ever had the quote-unquote pleasure of playing Sonic 2006? That might be a bit salty.
I'm currently trying to get Shadow.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. It was a release title for the Xbox 360, right? Have you ever played it? It is literally called Sonic the Hedgehog still, but everyone refers to it as Sonic 2006 when it came out. So again, I know I'm rambling. I'm pissed as a fart. Well, at this point, I will need to take another pre-pee break soon. Oh fuck, I've got hiccups. Oh, I've got this beer. Oh god.
I'm such a great friend, aren't I?
Why? What have you done? Oh, you prick. Yeah, I don't know if you ever played that game before, Ash, or not.
Yeah, so I'm currently trying to get Shadow to play it.
Oh, Shadow in the Darkness?
Yeah.
Dude, why would you be that evil?
Because he went, oh, if you suggest some sort of game, I went, about Sonic 06. Then
What?
I have to have the game anyway. Shit.
Gift it to him. Fuck you all.
No, he already has it.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, tell me you haven't. Oh, fucking hell. You haven't played it right, Ash. Again, like you said, you know me. You know how much of a Sonic fan I am. I'm gonna lick. You know, I know I'm playing the game at this point, but I'm gonna switch camera. You know I love Sonic 06. No, you know I love Sonic the Hedgehog as a franchise. Do not fucking play Sonic 06.
When I said, honestly, when I said to pull it as a community challenge, I didn't think.
Well, it wasn't a bad idea because it was a challenge run, but then when it eventually actually popped up and it was time to do it, I thought, fuck, I'm actually going to have to do this, aren't I? I'm actually going to have to play this fucking game. I went onto Amazon, I found it, I thought, this is too much to pay for this game, even though it was a couple of quid, but it's a heap of shite. Like... I don't have words even to this day. Now, admittedly, I had an unfair opinion of Sonic 2006 because I'd seen reviews of it before and I'd seen gameplay of how bad it can be, right? But fucking hell, how the hell did they release that absolute pile of horseshit? Like, it was buggy, it was broken, things didn't work the way they should, you would die in parts because of... Why not?
Didn't you kill like 2 characters?
Yes! Blaze died for no reason!
I mean, you did throw her off the building.
No, before that, do you remember when I took a clip of it? Because she was just led there in the middle of the floor, dead. And she didn't respawn. She didn't come back like your partner player normally does. No, that bitch was dead. She is fucking gone, man. Oh. Again, you know how much I'm a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, and that will never change no matter what dark age he goes through or how bad the games or cartoons get. But what the fuck happened there? I know part of it was due to development hell because they had a lot of pressure to meet deadlines. But it doesn't excuse the absolute bombshell that was Sonic 2006. Like, what the hell happened there?
They went for a 10-year rough patch.
Oh, they didn't. Then some. Like, again, it's a game I've never played, but have you heard of Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood, the DS RPG game?
No.
Now, I've never played it, right? And Super Mario RPG is, again, I've not played it, is something to go example, like something like Mario, something like Sonic can execute an RPG in the right way. It can work.
You just wanted Sonic 7 Advent Children.
Shadow comes on screen. He's trying to fucking Sephiroth.
Can I put this plainly? Silver would fit more Sephiroth.
I don't know, Silver's too whiny.
No, but I mean the whole
Like,
looking.
Shadow's the right kind of edgy. But no,
Please, come on, he uses guns. Shadow would be Barrett.
oh god, I suppose I'm gonna have to get the Shadow the Hedgehog at some point, aren't I? Oh, fuck.
That'll be more reasonable than Sonic 06.
Do you know what part I hate myself for, though?
What?
As a child, I actually enjoyed Shadow the Hedgehog. I didn't think it was that bad of a game.
I think you play Shadow now with too much serious.
Like, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with my brain as a child. And if I could, I would travel back in time and I would fucking slap myself.
I mean, I'll slap you right now if you want.
Right, sorry, I'm gonna have to go full pee again. I'm gonna have to take another be right back. But like,
Did you do the drink I requested?
yeah, I think I fuck it. I'll take the shot. I know I'm off camera, but I promise you, I'm taking the shot. Ugh. But before I go for my pee break, I'll just say this: like, again, there are things about Shadow the Hedgehog that are generally good, like the gunplay. Okay, a Sonic game should never need guns, but the gunplay isn't bad because as long as you're like relatively aiming in the direction of an enemy, it has like some sort of like form of auto lock on. You know, it helps compensate for it, if you know what I mean. But the entire game as a whole is absolute bullshit. Like playing through the game
better than Sonic 06
on the same level. In some ways, like as a kid, I never knew Shadow the Hedgehog actually has a last story segment, right? Now, have you played Have you played Shadow the Hedgehog, or seen anything of it?
I've played most of it.
Okay, so you know there's multiple endings, right? There are
yes.
There are 10 multiple endings that you can get throughout the entire game. None of them, I mean 0 of them, mean anything. Because there is a last story segment once you unlock all 10 endings that make them all completely non-canon. At all. Now you sit there, well, I know you're not going to agree with the game, but you sit there and tell me that's not bullshit. Like, obviously there's been games after Shadow the Hedgehog as to why they would have to have like the one canon ending. I get that, but now...
Oh, well, he can travel in time, right? One of his abilities.
Don't even get me started on that. But like, why have a game that has one canon ending, one definite storyline, but then give you the choice to make Shadow the character you want to be when it means nothing?
Because
like,
Sega.
Like, well, yeah. What? This is thanks to my brother Richard, but we sort of have... We ended up like getting half a mini catchphrase between like me and my two brothers called, you know, thanks Sega.
It could be worse, they could be EA.
Oh god. Like I said, EA have fallen hard because you got series like Time Splitters. Time Splitters series is amazing, and once I've gotten to a bit more practice of it, I'd love to play that for stream soon.
I saw your Discord stream.
Yeah. I'm sorry it's so laggy, by the way. Apparently you can't have high quality Discord streams unless you have Discord Nitro, which until I could justify the cost, I won't bother with yet. But, you know what? This might sound really simple, but really daft. So, you know what makes Time Splitters 2 really hard?
What?
It has no aiming reticle. You do not have a standard crosshair in Time Splitters 2. Not unless you're actively pressing the button for aiming to like sort of give you like more freedom of movement when you're aiming your gun. But if you're just running around like normal, you don't have a crosshair. And for the most point, it's not too bad because it's just a general case of, okay, if you shoot, it's going to head towards the center of the screen.
Yeah.
But you'd be surprised how much that really throws you off.
I mean, with you, it doesn't surprise me at all.
Fuck you. But no,
I mean, you've missed point blank with a shotgun.
Shut up. Let's not talk about that.
Why not?
But, like, my brother Mike, I will always admire him because his ability in first-person shooters is off the fucking charts. And because we spent most of our time playing Time Splitters as a childhood, I can see why now. Never, I don't know how good he is now, but never challenge my brother Mike into a sniper battle. Like, I want to sing his praises, but I don't want to credit him too much, just in case I'm like overselling, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But if you give my brother Mike a sniper rifle in any game, he will take you out from about 3/4 of the fucking map. Like, when playing the first Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, you know, when it was still decent. Like, when the first Modern Warfare came out, that's when I was still quite into the Call of Duty franchise, and we were sort of excited when a new game came out. And, I mean, I was there. He is too good. Yeah, exactly. I got backup here. But yeah, with the first Modern Warfare and the second, I can't remember what I think it's called. I think the map's called Wasteland, where you're like sort of like an open field area with a bit of forest. And you got like these trenches everywhere. That's sort of like going to an indoor bit. It was basically a sniper's paradise. I could not get close to him in that map. It was ridiculous. I would spawn in the other side of the map about 5 seconds later. That's it. Fucking dead. And like this is what I was still about. Right, when did Modern? I'm gonna search this. When did Modern Warfare 2 come out? And like the Medal of Honors.
2008. I want to say.
Yeah, sounds about right. Hang on, I'm just gonna Google. I know I'm meant to be on a piss break, but bear with me.
Yeah, I was going to tell you that about 5 minutes ago.
I'm gonna have to though, before I piss myself. When am I? You what? Worf, you were very fucking close. It was 10th of November, 2009.
I think that was a win.
Yeah, shit. But it's like even in games like Medal of Honor, which I hold in high regard to Call of Duty, by the way. Like, I'd love to play Frontline for stream one time as well, because that game is brutal, but that's a moment for another time. But it was an actual historical place, but they had Sniper's Square in that game. And, again, you try facing my brother in that. Like, it's just like a quad, as they call it, or courtyard, square courtyard. It's got like built really high-rise buildings like on each side, and you know, like fucking 30, 40 plus windows in each building. Again, you try fighting my brother and something like that, you will not fucking win. Because not only is he extremely accurate at sniper rifles, he is also very proficient in the whole case. Like, if you shoot from somewhere, you need to relocate after each kill. So you think, okay, he's around this area. No, he's on the first floor, right? Respawn, try to take him out again. No, he's all the way up in the fucking 7th.
You want to know a master play if you're being a sniper?
Oh, what's that?
Once you got 3 kills from that position, you move, but do you know what else you do?
What's that?
You place a claymore of where you were.
That's so evil.
That
It's
is so
true.
easy.
It's
Yeah,
true, though.
because they're gonna go to that exact spot.
Yeah, yeah. Again, oh, sorry, I will go for my pee break. Again,
Bullshit.
if there's one reason why I hold Medal of Honor in higher regard than Call of Duty is, I know it's easy to say, and I wasn't back there in 1940, obviously, but the historical accuracy in Medal of Honor is normally a lot better than the Call of Duty series. Like, again, I would love to play Frontline one day, but I will fucking bore my eyes out on the first mission, because the first mission is D-Day.
I'll put it like this: my ass has more historical accuracy than a duty game.
Exactly. See, I'll throw in CQC, that's why I play Apex, because it's fast. Yeah, I'm with you. Despite what Worf here will say, I prefer shotguns over long-range combat. I would quite happily charge in there with a double barrel rather than anything else. Well, I'm quite partial.
I am not. I'm the opposite.
I'm quite partial to my LMGs as well.
I'm the opposite to you in that regard, though.
Like, have you ever played a series called Operation Flashpoint before?
I've heard of it.
Well, I think the one was called River Dragon or something. It's something Dragon. Yeah. I can't remember the exact. Hang on, actually.
Like Flashpoint Operation Dragon, I think it was called.
Yeah, hang on a second. It's here. So I do have it. Yeah, I think it's Red Dragon. I can see that. It's a bit dark in the.
The thing, whenever I play Halo or anything.
Sorry, carry on. You cut out.
So whenever I play Halo or anything, I let my entire team run in.
Yeah, yeah. Cheers, man. Operation Flashpoint is really good because you know in a lot of games, again like Call of Duty, and I'll go ahead and say even Medal of Honor, if you like pick an LMG gunner,
Yeah.
like the only thing that counts towards your experience or score is the kills themselves. The really good thing about Operation Flashpoint, right? What works really well with me and Mike, because we, in terms of shooting games, we're on the opposite end of the spectrum. So I should get my webcam up for this actually. I'll put Bayer back in a second. I forgot my hat. But
Oh no, your hair.
oh my god. Also, please excuse the pile of recycling on top of the fridge. Wrong way, there it is. But one thing that really works with me and my brother Mike is we're opposite side of the spectrums. He likes being stealthy and sniping. But I like going really loud with LMGs, shotguns, not necessarily rocket launchers, because that could be a bit cheap. But the good thing with Operation Flashpoint is you get experience just for being tactical about things. So I'm not looking at the camera. But, so Mike would, you know, he would pick off the enemy with sniper rifle shots, or stealth kills, that sort of thing. But then I would also get experience for laying down suppressive fire with LMGs. I'm not necessarily killing the enemy or taking out enemy soldiers, but because I'm suppressing them and keeping them from retaliating, you know, shitting them up, I get experience all that. And I love it. Like, we've only played it together once, unfortunately, but I'd love to go back to that game. Like, if it's backwards compatible with the Xbox One, it might be a good game for us to do our co-op streams with. Because that's another game where cooperative gameplay is really well rewarded. So I know I'm rambling.
It's fine. I get it, you're drunk.
I know, I wish I could speak this confident when I'm sober. But again, have you played Army of Two?
I've heard of it.
In Army of Two, you have this aggro system, right? Where
Basically, I would need a friend to play stuff.
yeah. Again, Army of Two would be another game if it's backwards compatible. What the fuck on my hair? Like, I know I'm an ugly packed piece of shit anyway, but oh, come on, standards. But Army of Two is another really good game that's good for co-op because it has an aggro system, right? Where if you're as long as you're the person that's making enough noise to get enough attention, it basically makes the other player invisible per se. And me and my brother Mike, I think we've done both of them. We definitely done the first one, but again, we're opposite ends of the spectrum. That was perfect. I had an LMG that had like the most noise-inducing equipment possible, but it was also made of like fucking solid gold plating or paint, so it was really shiny. My aggro was through the roof. So I'd also increase my defense whatever I could do in that game to the point where if I was getting shot at, I could hold my own. But in the meantime, my brother would go around the side and he would just pick everyone off, whether it be long distance with a sniper rifle, or he'd go up to them with a silenced pistol and just shoot every fucker in the head. And you know what? We tore ass through that game. Because even, I don't know if it was in the first one, it's definitely in the second, but in the second you get these moments where you get what they call back-to-back, where the two characters would literally be back-to-back. You'd be surrounded by enemies, and you just have a full-on firefight, and you just have to take out everyone before they basically just fucking slaughter you. But, my brother, he'd have a silenced pistol sniper rifle, but he normally quite liked having SMGs as well. So even in those situations, he's well equipped for what the game threw at us. And again, we tore ass through those games. Like, we ripped them fucking in two. Because where we're so opposite in our playstyles, it just worked perfectly. And you know what? I would love to see games like that in the future. Like, I don't know if there's been any examples recently, because, you know, like for modern games, I don't buy them that much. I'm normally quite retro. I'm a fucking old fart at heart.
But he doesn't really play Apex. It's not up his alley.
No, I'll be honest with you, Ash. The only battle royale I play is Tetris 99. Like, Fortnite I enjoyed, but Fortnite I enjoyed more of the actual campaign, where you were fighting against the zombies and such, and building bases to defend against the apocalypse. Admittedly, part of why I don't enjoy Battle Royales is because I'm not very good at them. I know that's a shit reason not to enjoy something, but that is part of the reason why. Because I don't do well at them. That's not normally something that brings me down. But I guess...
You don't do well at a lot, but...
Fuck are you? No, again, not doing well at something isn't normally something that sort of stops me playing it in the first place. I don't know, when you're playing games online, there's that sort of weird sense of pressure. Like, you have to be good, you have to do well, otherwise, you know, you're the piece of shit of the community, and, you know, you should get the fuck out. Again, that's not something that normally... Like, that's not something that normally gets the better of me, because going through sort of primary school and secondary school, I couldn't give a shit about... I was the bottom of the social period, and I knew it. And you know what? I could not give two fucks.
You still are.
Exactly. But I guess because video games is something I'm so passionate about, it's something I enjoy so much, I feel an added pressure with that. You know, it's weird. It's really weird. Again, it's like the whole thing I was saying earlier with the TikTok advertisement done. That's the first time I've actually filmed my face, apart from, you know, like Twitch clips and all that. That's the first time I filmed my face doing a TikTok advertisement. And sure, when I first doing Twitch and live streams and all that, I was nervous as fuck. Again, I could barely get a word out. It took a good couple of weeks before I could even say one sentence on a YouTube video. And that's after my first YouTube video was Sonic Mania. I thought, right, I want to do a franchise I really know in a game I really love. And I loved Sonic Mania when it came out. Like...
about Sonic 06.
Let's not even go there. But, like... Once... Like, I watch almost every single review that Johnny releases, right? Even if it's games I've not played before, because I normally think to myself, well, when am I going to get a chance to play that? Which I can now, because the access to retro games is huge. Like the Mega Man X series.
Thank you, Microsoft.
Well, yeah. And emulation. But, like, the Mega Man...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Take the Mega Man X series, for example. My first experience of playing that is due to emulators. And, you know, when I watched the review Johnny made of Mega Man, the first Mega Man X, before playing that, but that's because I had it in my head that I would never get around to playing something like that, because, you know, classic games now, they could go for a fucking mint. You gotta agree with me there.
I mean, do you know what is even...
Sorry, you cut out again, dude. Sorry, I know it's a pain in the ass.
Do you know what's even more lucrative to sell?
What's that?
People.
That's not what I was expecting that to go for some reason.
Am I wrong?
Let's not get into the slave trade.
Am I wrong? Why not? We could make a lot of money.
Right. Anyway, but do you know what I mean with like sort of old games now? Like I think it's Mega Man X4 or 5. That could sell for a good £200 for a physical copy. I don't mean an online copy because, you know, downloading it on, say, the Nintendo Switch internet store is normally like sort of what, maybe £10 at most? But an actual physical cartridge for Super Nintendo could go for fucking hundreds, and it's ridiculous.
Do you know why?
Like, I get its rarity, and because of, like, obviously a lot of old retro games now are getting, like, the sort of vintage age, aren't they? Into that category. But, yeah. But yeah, anyway, I had it in my head before I watched that review that I would never be able to experience that game, but now you've got things like the Mega Man X Collection. Or Legacy Collection, which is 2 parts, by the way. Like, the first one has, like, 1 to 5, and then the second one's, like, 5 to 10. However many of the X series was, I don't know. But my first experience of that was with an emulator. I thought, shit, I can actually play these games now. I got my ass kicked, even after watching a review and a playthrough. Because don't...
Thank you for agreeing with me.
Like, on what part, sorry?
Your friend agreed that it's profitable.
Oh, yeah, like, shit, I mean... I can
No, the
imagine
slave trade.
Oh, God. Oh, that part. I was going to say, I mean, I've probably got a few PS2 games over there might be considered quote unquote rare. I don't know. Like, I could, when I come back in, I could list them off if you want. I don't know. Like, there probably is a business in that. Like, I get why it's so expensive because of rarity and, like, the vintage status, but even then, it's fucking ridiculous. In fact, you know what? I'm going to search up the most expensive game. Like, if I could keep a conversation like this, I'd love to do just a just chatting once a week of just, like, getting to catch up with people. I spelled expensive wrong because I'm drunk. I need to put retro. Most expensive retro game. Let's have a look. The 50 rarest video games of all time. That sounds good. By Poop Slinger. God, I need to go for a toilet.
So how was the toilet?
Number 1's all the way down the bottom somewhere. Let's have a look. There we go. Yeah, I remember reading about this actually. Do you know what number 1 is? And you'll never fucking get this in the life of your like anything.
What console?
NES.
Super Mario.
I don't think technically. I think you're partly right. Hang on.
Do you like how vague I was with my answer?
I really need to go for P. No, it's 1990 Nintendo World Championships Gold. And it is now worth $100,000. I think it's these specifically made cartridges that are made for a competition. Well, obviously back in the 1990s. But because the cartridges are so rare and it was made for that one competition, the price is just through the fucking roof for them. It's mad. Like, again, I get it. Things go up in price when they get a vintage status. Like, it's going to make me feel old to say, but some of my old childhood memories, like the original Sonic on the Mega Drive, Dynamite Heady, Streets of Rage, Shinobi, Mean Bean Machine, anything like that, that is going to have a vintage status soon, if not already. Like... I think it's this year that Sonic's going to be celebrating his 30th anniversary. Now, I'm only 25 myself, and that still makes me feel fucking old.
Well, I can make you feel old.
Go on then.
Final Fantasy VII is a retro game.
Yeah, exactly. And again, my love for that doesn't come from, like... What's the best way you would explain it nowadays? Like... pop... Another way of saying pop... Not nostalgia, but like popularity. Like... Well, I suppose the best way of putting it is, back then when Final Fantasy VII came out, the internet wasn't quite as much of a thing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, if you... Yeah, Alex Kidd as well on the Mega Drive. That was a hell of a game. I've never completed it, but I watched Mike complete. You know, that game gets fucking ridiculous with its difficulty. You think, oh, look at this cute innocent game. You know, it's got these like cutesy little cars and everything. These little aeroplanes, these gophers, or bloody fucking prairie dogs. Who we got? That game will kick your ass.
What about Cuphead?
Oh, Cuphead! Oh my god. It's weird because you know how much I have an affiliation with like nostalgia things. When I first saw the art style, it was like the old cartoon art. For some reason, that didn't really click with me. But then when I saw it for myself and I started playing it, this reminds me of Gunstar Heroes. You know, that is a hard game. It's a fun kind of hard, but it's a hard game. That's how I try to play it on an emulator. If you do want a legitimate way of playing it, Alex Kidd is on quite a few Mega Drive collections now, dude. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say I have a problem with emulators, but obviously if you already own the game in some way or fashion, it's better. Because then you don't feel quite so bad just ripping it off the internet for free. You know.
I own the idea of owning it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, a couple years ago when I was, like, 15, I'd rip off emulators, like, fucking no one's business. But now I have more sense of respect for this sort of thing. You know, if you can get some sort of official copy of it, whether it be physical or for the collection, then do so. Then it's not so bad if you like use an emulator for something. That's fine. But yeah. Like, another game I would love to get a physical copy of one day is... Did you ever play a game called Rocket Knight for the Mega Drive?
No.
Dude, honestly... Again, I don't encourage emulators. If you get a physical copy or a compilation of it, somehow get it. I enjoy it. You will have a really fun time with that game. Again, it's hard, but it's a fun kind of hard. Even after my first play... Because it's also one of those games where... Do you remember, like, playing Golden Axe and things like that?
Yeah.
And, you know, you get so far through the game, it's like, you know, if you want to complete the full story, play on a hard difficulty. Rocket Knight was a bit like that. I mean, in Rocket Knight, the only thing you're missing at the end of the game is one extra stage if you don't play on hard difficulty. Even then, it's... I say I'll worry about spoilers, but even then, it's more of an escape sequence than an actual level. It's one of those, it's meant to be a boss fight, but it's one of those boss fights where you just have to survive, not necessarily beat the enemy, but you just need to live. I can't think of another example off the top of my head. I don't know if you can.
Oh, Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, actually, I'm with you. It seems I played that recently. Like, obviously, bloody what's-his-face gives you the Magnum to finish off the boss with,
I'm not
Chris.
even talking about that boss.
Oh, which one are you on about?
Jack.
Oh, when you're in the garage?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, it's like that. You don't necessarily have to kill the boss, you just have to survive. Like, this game's, again, it's Mega Drive, it's like 30 years old. I don't mind saying this. Like, sorry if anybody is counting this as spoilers. I apologise with all my heart. But again, it's that exact...
Spoilers of what?
Well, yeah. Again, exactly. It's that same sort of thing. You just have to survive. But honestly, dude, if you get a chance to play the original Rocket Knight, are you that big on the retro games? I know you've played a few, but...
Oh, I just play games I want to play.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Like, again, I don't encourage emulation these days, but if you do find some way, shape, or form to play it, I do recommend it, because it is a really good game. It's fucking difficult. It is really good. It is a fun time, and I recommend it with all my being as a Mega Drive game. But, a good example is Dynamite Headdy. Have you ever played Dynamite Headdy before?
No.
Now, we had that on the original Mega Drive, and as you know, with old consoles, a lot of the games, they didn't have a save system. And, sorry, I keep getting logged Duncan by through. I've been drinking sweet things. I don't know if you ever get that, but anyway, that's a completely different tangent. Yeah, there's a game called Dynamite Headdy. That is a really good game. You know, on the Mega Drive, I thought I was getting towards the end. Now, I've bought Mega collections over the past that have Dynamite Headdy, so I didn't feel so bad doing this, but I played it on an emulator one time. You know, you can save whenever you want and correct your mistakes at your leisure. Now, the point I was at, the boss fight is that difficult. I thought it's the final boss. Do you know how far through the game I actually was?
How far?
At that point in the game, after about, what, maybe like, I want to say 25 to 30 stages, it was 2/3 of the game.
I can say something funnier.
Like, sorry, 1 second. Like, I was close to the end, but at the same time, I was actually quite far. And I thought, when I finally finished it on emulator, because again, I could reload when I wanted to, I could correct my mistakes at an absolute whim. I thought, fucking hell, I was miles away from the end.
So, did you feel a bit like Jay when he was playing Code Veronica?
I can imagine so, yeah, because I've seen a review of that game. Again, I've tried playing that myself. I got 10 minutes into that game. I ran out of bullets. I ran out of healing items. I was fucked, and I was being chased by zombie dogs. I thought,
So basically, what you're saying is,
like,
you're shit at the game.
yeah, basically. I won't go as far to. I'm not afraid to go as far as to say I am spoiled by modern Resident Evil, right? Well, up until that point when I tried that game, so the last one I played was 6. And 6 was a bit like 5. You always have a partner with you. And as long as you know where to look...
6 wasn't even a horror game.
No. Like, I liked the story as a whole, and even though I wasn't a massive Resident Evil fan then, I loved how it tied everyone in. Because I knew about Chris Redfield from 5, right? I love how he met up with Leon. And I knew Leon was from 4, that's all I knew. I knew he was another major character. I love how it intertwined everybody. I thought, you know, that's really fucking clever. Like, it literally gets almost everyone meeting with each other. Even these new people that are introduced with the game. I don't think Chris's partner deserved to die. I forgot what his name was. Like, I know he was an introduction for that game only, but I don't think he deserved to go the way he went. But, yeah. Like I said, I'm definitely spoiled by games like Resident Evil 5 and 6 because the abundance of ammo and health items is massive compared to the classics like 1, 2, 3, Veronica. Because
they did it for newbies like you.
Yeah, you know, I can't even take offense to that. That is strictly true. Because 4, 5, and 6, they went more sort of the action route, didn't they? Like, there was still that sort of survival horror aspect to it, but it is more about action, you know, getting through these hordes of people that are after you.
6 had survival in it.
A little bit. But again, it is more action because you've got these hordes of people after you. You need to get through them, right? You need the equipment to get through them comfortably without dying. But then when I went back to Veronica, the true, I say true roots, but the normal roots of Resident Evil, it is more survival. I thought, right, I could shoot my way through these people with a bit more ammo. No. You waste your bullets, you're fucked.
It's like Resident Evil is a survival horror.
Exactly, and like again, I was being chased by these zombie dogs. I remember it clearly. I had zombie dogs right outside the save room. I had no ammo. I had no healing items. I was on caution. Unless I got lucky of running away somehow, I found myself in a dead game because I was fucked.
or you could say undead.
But no, I was just like shit. I fucked on. Like, there's nothing I could do about this. Again, unless I got lucky of running away, it's like, you know, I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna have to come back to this at a later date. The thing is, it's not like I hadn't seen that side of Resident Evil before, but when you're like 7 or 8, you don't really pay much attention to these things unless you play the game for yourself. You know what I'm on about. Like. No. There's been destinations when we're going out as a family as a kid, like you've been to 100 times, but when I first started driving, it's like, you know how to get here, don't you? It's like, no, not really. So you've been there loads of times as a kid, yeah, but I was a kid, I wasn't paying attention to where he was going. I was looking out the window thinking, oh, look at the pretty trees. But I remember watching my oldest brother play Resident Evil 3 for the first time with Nemesis. Like, I know the graphics nowadays are complete obsolete, but Nemesis, he was a creepy fucker. Like, just out of threat alone.
He has been playing Alien Isolation.
Oh, Alien Isolate. Yeah, I have got some parts up on YouTube, actually. I actually want to catch up with that. It's on my Discord somewhere. I don't think I've uploaded all the parts I've played so far.
You can always send them a link later on.
True, very true. Very true, but I do have a YouTube as well, buddy, if you want to check it out. It's Fat Talk 123 Gaming. You can probably guess that.
You'll be the first viewer.
Fuck you. Right, I really need to go. I'll come back to this conversation. I do need a pee because I am on the brink.
Yeah, but you've been saying that for like an hour.
Alright, where's me be right back shit gun? There it is. Oh, pardon me. Tell you what, standing up was a bad idea. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I've not got my headset on yet. Give me a
I'm not
second.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. I might have to get a glass of water next. I honestly feel like I'm going to throw up.
Don't do it on the stream.
But, hang on. Oh, god damn it. Like, I can't really tell you off, because that's actually going to help. I'll be back in a second. That's not 40 feet. That's all, folks. Oh, man. I drink a bit off camera, but also drink a bit on camera, so we'll see. It's a channel redeem, so. I don't have another coaster, but fucking I'll just put on the pull-out tray. It's just a bottle, but you know how much of a lightweight I am. Like, thank you for coming to stream. I know you're new to the stream technically, but fuck you.
Once he's not telling me to fuck off.
Sorry, I can hear you talking, but I don't know what you're actually saying. Hang on. Oh my god, I might need to get a saucepan or something. Sorry.
Oh my word, what?
Okay, I got the earpiece on. Carry on.
I'm saying for once you're not telling me to fuck off.
Pretty much. I will carry on Tetris in a minute, I do apologise. Like, oh no. Oh.
You got a bit of a hiccup problem there.
I swear to God, it's genetic. Because Theo, bless his heart, the poor sod, he is cursed with hiccups at the moment. My brother Rich gets them, and Mike gets them. It is genetic.
Is it just the men in your family?
I think so. I'd have to ask Kay. But it's genetic. We have genetic hiccups. It's ridiculous.
Drinks are genetically telling you to fuck off.
Pretty much. What was I saying before I went for the toilet? Sorry, my memory's gone.
We were talking about retro games, and I told you that Final Fantasy VII is right.
I see. Like say, it's one of those things because what was I saying before? It's like my introduction is probably saying my introduction with Final Fantasy VII was before the internet was massive in terms of like game talk and all that, right? If you know what I mean. Please confirm or deny.
I'm sorry, I zoned out.
I was just saying, like, my first introduction with Final Fantasy VII was before the internet with, like, game reviews was a big thing, right?
Okay.
Another example was GoldenEye for Nintendo 64. My first introduction for, like, cheat codes or walkthroughs, how to get past certain areas, like the Egyptian temple with the golden gun, that was through these books you could get, which my brother had. And it had things in there like how to do certain things. In GoldenEye, it had the cheat codes for, say, Grand Theft Auto Vice City for, like, the different weapon combinations, right? This was all before you could search up the internet saying, oh, like, fucking Game Facts as an example, to just get the answers you need there and then. Which is the same as my introduction to Final Fantasy VII was before the internet was a thing, before you could learn about things being overhyped. That's why I class it as one of my favourite Final Fantasies as a whole. Not because of the hype that went along with it, it was my first introduction to the series. Like, I hope this helps you understand why I like it so much, first off.
No.
For fuck's sake. Like, I know you think it's overhyped all hell, and you're... As much as I might argue the toss, you're entitled to your opinion at the end of the day, and that's fair enough. But, again, the reason why I love Final Fantasy VII so much, it was my first introduction to Final Fantasy as a whole. You know, even then, like, I like the fast action-packed games of, say, Medal of Honor, first-person shooters like Time Splitters 1 and 2, that sort of thing. Then we have the RPG sort of thing, where you... I know Final Fantasy VII, depending on how you set the battle controls to be, you can have it as active time-based, like that, as if, like, flowing constantly, or you can set it as soon as somebody's ATB gauge is full up, everything pauses. It was my first introduction to a series where you could actually sit back for a second and think about the actions you want to take. You know, again, with Final Fantasy VII, you didn't always have that luxury, depending on how you set it, but, well, your favourite, 10, for example.
10 is a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah, I don't deny that. Like, that was my first introduction to Final Fantasy X that was purely turn-based. Like, it didn't matter how long you took. You could take that time to think about your strategy and proceed accordingly.
And there's totally not a grinding trick early on.
Well, yeah, that's with the sin scales in the first fight on the bridge, isn't it?
No, not that one. On the ferry.
Oh yeah, when you're fighting Sin's Finn, that rhymes, and he just constantly, again, he constantly spawns the sin scales, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, that was my first introduction to a Final Fantasy game where you could just sit back, or RPGs as a general, you sit back and relax and just sort of think about how you want to proceed. I'll never claim to be an expert, but again, I like games like Command and Conquer, the Red Alert 2 and 3. I think I said it in a stream not long ago, I really want to get Red Alert 2 working properly if I can, because that is a game from my childhood that I absolutely love. I spent more time on, like, sort of, like, skirmish, as they call it, like custom games than I did the campaign. I've never completed the campaign with it. But again, that's a game I love. I love strategy games. It gets you thinking about how you want to approach things, how you want to tackle an obstacle that is ahead of you. And it was amazing to me. Yeah, it's not like sort of like, say, first-person shooters where if you get attacked by an enemy, you think, shit, I got like 5 seconds of that to react. If not, I'm dead. And
I do have a tip for you.
What's that?
On first-person shooters, if you're being shot at, shoot back.
Well, yeah, you're not wrong. But I love both aspects of gaming. You know, I like first-person shooters and action-paced, but I also like games where you could take it easy and sort of think about what you want to do and strategize.
I've never seen you play any strategy.
Fucker, you. I do like building games like City Skylines as well. I don't play it as much now, but it's because a lot of my video game time is taken up streaming, which I'm not complaining about. I'm just saying.
I'm unfollowing.
Wow, that's rude. But
in all honesty, I will unfollow and refollow 200.
For goodness sake. Like I say, again, that's why I like Final Fantasy VII, because it was my first introduction to that style of game. And yeah, nowadays, I might not be an expert at it. I could rip the game a new asshole now. Like, I know the inner mechanics of it. Like, take sort of Endgame, for example. My team now is, admittedly, it's the same as what my oldest brother had, Rich. It's Cloud, Vincent, and Red, right? And last time I had it, Cloud was my physical attacker. He would do the most damage with physical attacks. He would have things like 4 times cut, the works, right? And then we had Vincent. He was my magic caster for offensive and healing magic. So he would do things like Meteor, Ultima, Flare, but he'd also do things like Curaga, Regen, Protect, Shell, that sort of thing. And then I had Red, which was like sort of my tanky character. He didn't have as much in terms of, say, healing magic or...
At the end game, what did you do with her?
With Aerith. You're such a dick. But no, Red, he was more my sort of tanky character. He didn't have healing magic per se, but he had the cover materia, so if it was a single damage attack, he could cover the enemy. Cover the enemy? What the fuck am I on about? Cover the ally, sorry. And he would have higher defense, so he could take the hit, but he'd also have the, like, sort of, I want to say different magic, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, like, he would have, like, sort of the haste magic, or time magic, I should say. He would have...
Still waiting for that answer about Aerith.
Fucking hang on a minute. No, he'd have, like, magic, like, the sort of time magic. He would have things like a Suna to get rid of status elements, but then he'd also have things that inflict status elements, that sort of thing. So I'd have my physical person, I'd have my magical person, and then I'd have the tank slash, like, sort of status inflictor. You know what? If you stick with that setup through the entire game for when you can, you will break Final Fantasy VII in half.
you should play the mod for Final Fantasy VII.
There's one called New Threat, right?
That's what I'm talking about. Hey,
Yeah.
Jay did it.
Yeah. I didn't watch him do it. There's another guy I've got following on Twitch at the moment. He's done it before. Oh, hang on. Who's that? Millie's messaged me.
You shut the fuck up.
Pretty much. Bless her.
What did she say?
You would be able to finish Circus feet video, please. Oh, bless her.
I see a Sonic.
She's worried about feeding him on camera, bless her heart. Silly sod. I better call that a stream then. Hang on. Stay with me a minute.
Is a cat in the box still going?
I have no idea. Yeah, so I've been rambling for a while now. I know it's meant to be a Tetris 99 drunk stream, but I am going to have to call it there.
It turned into just a drunk stream.
Pretty much. I've told her she doesn't need my permission to come in here, bless her heart. She worries too much. I'll apologise, sir. Right, yeah, Wolf, have you got anybody you want us to raid? But that cat. Okay, let me
He
get.
is currently still going.
Let me find his stream. Am I already raiding in his stream? Raiding in his stream? Yeah. But no, I've not played the new Age of Empires yet, Ash. I look forward to playing it. Again, I can't really spend too much on games at the moment. I won't go into too much detail, but yeah, like financial situation and all that. I won't go on, but on the internet, I won't go into too much about it. It's nothing bad, but you know, it's a private thing. But yeah, I've heard of Age of Empires 4. I'd love to play it at some point because again, I enjoy it too. I heard 3 isn't quite as widely renowned as what the second one is, but yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go raid somebody because admittedly I was meant to end my stream about an hour ago on Xbox and PC. Oh, okay. See, there's another person who backs up Game Pass. Look.
Told you.
Right, how do you spell his name? Capital A underscore, capital C, capital I, PC9. Yeah, that's right, it's not worries, no worries. But yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow night. We have 51 World War? Fuck you know, World War. Jesus. With 51 worldwide games on the Switch, which, while I'm playing single player, I'm going to do online, and then when Millie's available, we'll play some games together. Like, I don't know if you read the previous post I've put on Facebook, Ash, or my Discord, but, Millie's never played Yahtzee before. We played it for the first time the other day, and she kicked my ass.
You got the raid ready?
Yeah, I've got ready to type in, but, yeah, sorry, the last hour or so has just been me rambling. Again, I'd love to do it. When I've had a couple of drinks, I'm more confident in what I'm saying. And that's why I'm able to, like, sort of carry a conversation more. It's something I want to get better at when I'm sober. I do have opinions on games, but I'm not always confident enough to express them. But yeah. So we're going to go raid Cat in the Box. Again, my final stream for the week potentially is going to be tomorrow, so if anybody can make it there, it'd be great.
No.
Well, that's just rude. But no, again, yeah. Because it's almost Christmas, tomorrow will potentially be my last stream for the week, and then we'll pick things back up again next week. Again, it might be the same deal because obviously New Year's coming around as well.
Are we gonna do our co-op next week?
I can't see why not, but I will double check with Millie. Yeah. It's safe to say I'm pretty far gone by now.
Oh, we can tell.
Yeah. Again, I'm rambling a lot more than what I normally would. But yeah.
Let's go and say hello to Cat then.
Yeah, definitely. Cheers everybody who came along today. I didn't win any games of Tetris. I got close. I got a couple of seconds. In fact, I'm just going to quit out of this now before I get tempted to keep on playing and absolutely lose my nut. But, yeah. I will see you guys then. Sen? Oh my god. Oh, I am drunk. Nah.
Oh,
Yar.
I think you might be drunk.
Yeah, just slightly. And you know what the fun part is?
What?
It's because me and Millie take it in turns for feeds. Is I'm going to be the first one up to feed Theo when he wakes up about 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. So, oh, I'm in for a fun morning tomorrow. What do I do? Nah. Cheers for that, guys. I'll actually hit the enter button for the raid now. Seeing Millie isn't here, fuck it, Worf. Any words of wisdom for the night?
Don't agree to Tetris drinking streams.
That's not a bad idea, especially if you can't win consistently. But nah, cheers, guys. Hopefully, I'll catch you soon. Oh man, I'm fucked. Jesus. Paste that in there. I could stop streaming.